want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Jets, Jets. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, round one of the 2026 NFL draft is complete. The New York Jets must watch this show. I'm going to give you my takes. We're going to recap the night. Great seeing everyone. We still have 2 more raffle prizes to give away from people who got in the event. Kyle Clifton won, and we have video of it. Kyle Clifton won the Curtis Martin football. Cisco Lopez won, and he got the Chad Pennington mini helmet. So I still have the Vinny T, and I still have the Don Maynard to give away. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Gibson, is it toast yet? Yeah, it's toast. Let's go, baby. The Jets toasted the first round of the NFL draft. More on that in a few minutes.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Folks, you know the deal. Hit the like button on the way in. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And when you get a moment, go check out the shorts that we uploaded today. Shout out to Cisco for commenting on it. The New York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq video. The big fella, Kyle Clifton, and myself all said, we're not fucking done yet. We ain't fucking leaving. The New York Jets are going to trade back up. We said receiver. We said Cooper by name. We called it. Shout out to Cisco. Appreciate you for that. My son, Nicky Shine, I see him in the chat. He said we're trading back up too, Dad. Don't leave. We'll talk in a bit. Called me the second that the news came out. So we're going to break this down. All right? Let's rewind. Start at the beginning. David Bailey. There's been great debate whether it was Reese or Bailey. Now, Reese being 20 years old, Reese having what a lot of people believe is a bigger upside. I will say this. The New York Giants got a fucking hell of a player. When you got Burns and you got Carter and you got Reese, that's going to be fun. My buddy Steve, who was at the event tonight, said we might have to play a 1-6 defense, but that 6 will be fucking great. Oh, it's true. They might have to move Andrew Thomas over to the one defensive lineman and just have all these speedy guys around them. But the Jets pick with Bailey. We brought in guys in free agency that could stop the run. You bring in Demario Davis, who's going to have these guys lined up the right way. Now, the goal is to play with a lead. The goal is to have 3rd and 7 or longer. And if you can throw out a 4-man pass rush and you have Briggs, Sweat with Will, and Bailey coming off the edge. How do you not love that? How do you not? And now you can get creative with your blitzes. You can send Sherwood, who's got speed up the middle. You can send Davis. You can add to this tomorrow and beyond. Now, I think Bailey has tremendous skill set with being able to get home to the quarterback. We need that. We don't get home very often. If Will McDonald got blocked or Briggs got blocked, nobody had a chance to get to the quarterback. When you see teams around the NFL, Giants won a Super Bowl against an undefeated team because they were unblockable at times. When you can get to the quarterback and you can apply the pressure, you have a chance. There's times you're going to be unblockable. That's how you win in the NFL. You get home, you stop the quarterback. All right. We're going to get more into Bailey. We're going to be on tomorrow night, all night, round 2 and 3 coverage. Make sure you stop in. Let's move on. So I'll give you my thoughts in real time of the draft, okay? And shout out to Jay Graves, the King family, the Gormans, Charles and Eddie, the big fella, Kyle Clifton, Peter Pins, Mark Reese, Ray. Those were the Jets fans that we had. We had a good time. We had fun. We had a good setup. We had a table about 20-something people right behind the bar looking at the TVs. Audio could have been better. And even my son knows. I don't know what Mo said, but even my son says Mo Wilden. Nick, Mo is one of our resident Tros. Mo, be nice to my son. Nick just got introduced to Mo Dean. Only thing Bailey will get is okay. I love KFC too. Shit's a little expensive. I love it. All right. In real time, Bailey goes. Of course, I'm a little upset. I would have loved for Love to go number 2 with a trade. You know, I had $3,800 bet profit coming in, a $30 bet. Didn't hit. Love goes. Tate goes. A little bit of a surprise. And now you get to the Giants. And you're thinking Styles, you're thinking Downs. And they throw the first monkey wrench and they take Reese after taking Carter last year. So it's a little bit of a surprise. And now you hear the Kansas City Chiefs trade up. Yes, I'm doing this off of memory. I'm not looking at anything on my phone. Phone screen is locked. There's my beautiful daughter. And then the Chiefs trade up and they take the corner of the lane. And now I'm like, all right, 7 and 8, Downs and Styles. And then, you know, I'm not the only one who said it, but Bobby Wagner no longer with the Redskins. Fuck it, they're the Redskins. They take Styles. Perfect transition, perfect fit. They need that. They got Jaden Daniels now, and Styles is the captain of their offense and their defense. Okay. And now, do we trade up for Downs? No. The Cowboys end up doing that. So now we're looking at it, and I believe my biggest celebration of round 1, and Gorman and others who were there will attest, when the tweet came in that the Rams were picking Ty Simpson. I was like, this is the best first round ever. This is fantastic. This is great. This is exactly what we needed. Shout out to the 69 of you here watching right now. Always got to point that out on the program. Okay. Now you're looking at 14, 15, and 16 to go. Vega was there. Lemon's there. Sadiq's there. Fieneman's there. We're going to get a good player. We're going to get one of the guys that we dreamed about. We're going to get one of the guys that we hoped would fall to 16. Vega then goes to the Ravens. Chalk pick, right? I said that for months. There's no way that guy gets past the Ravens. That's their type of player. And then 15, Ruben Bain goes to the Bucs. Now, when Bain goes to the Bucs, it's Lemon and Sadiq. And for all of you who've been watching this program, and I appreciate all of you who take time out of your day, every goddamn day that I'm on to be a part of this, thank you. You're the best. We're all looking at each other and like, Sadiq? Kyle? I wouldn't be mad at it. Big fella's like, yeah, Let's do it. Kenyon Sadiq. Now, there will be Mo Deans of the world. Unfortunately, there's Mo Deans of the world. But Mo, thank God you were neutered at a young age and you're not going to reproduce. Who will say, you drafted Mason Taylor last year. Why would you go get Sadiq this year? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because this league is all about mismatches. You heard Aaron Glenn in the press conference today say, we set the tone on what defense they're going to play, whether it's dime, nickel, whatever. Our formations and our ability to attack you differently than you expect out of these formations is going to be key. So you bring in Sadiq, you can motion him out. He's a very good blocker too. Muji and Glenn just spoke about it. He's 240. Yeah, he runs a 4.39, but he will block, and he's a very capable and willing blocker. You got Garrett Wilson. You got A.D. Mitchell, who I will keep saying we did not get a clear reading on last year because Brady Cook was the quarterback. Justin Fields was the quarterback. Taylor was the quarterback. We are going to see the ball in the air this year, and it's not just going to be for fucking punts. I'm sick of that shit. Respect to McNamara, though. Very good. Garrett Wilson is going to be freed up. I said this tonight. Garrett Wilson will have his best season as a pro. If Geno and Garrett play 17 games together, Garrett may lead the league in targets. Garrett will have the year that we've been waiting for. I believe in Garrett, and I believe in Geno's ability to get the ball to his best guy. He will do it time and time again. I do not doubt that. Now, 16 pick gets made. We celebrate. We're happy. Just watching the end of the draft. He's going to leave. Said I was leaving. Said goodbye to everybody. And then Kyle Clifton's like, I'll hang a little bit. I'm like, all right, you came out from Queens. I'm going to hang with you. So me and Kyle are sitting there. And I'm like, man, that was weird. Peter Pins just fucking did the Irish dip on us and left. And we're like, wow, what the hell was that? Comes back like 20 minutes later. He's like, I walked away to smoke. And the minute that Peter Pins came back after smoking, calling defensive plays is Aaron Glenn's superpower. But predicting picks after smoking is Peter Pins' superpower. I don't think he missed one the rest of the time. And we're sitting there, and I think the Bills started trading back, and there were 7 picks left, so 25 was getting made. And I'm running off the names: C.J. Allen, Katie McDonald, Cooper, Basantis. And I'm listing these names, and I'm like, and Boston was another one. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I think we're going to come up. Like, why wait? I was hoping they did it with 44. And I know people will overreact because that's what Jets fans do when they don't like something. But Aaron Glenn said, we have the ability with these assets to go be aggressive and get our guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jets trade up. They go get their guy. They get Cooper. We debated Cooper or Sadiq at 16. And Muji said, fuck it. We're going to go get both. To get 3 first-rounders, and in my opinion, 3 guys who can come in and make an immediate impact. Sadiq paired with Taylor is going to be the focal point of opening everyone else up in this offense. You want to go small? We'll check into a run and run the ball down your throat. You want to go big? We'll motion Sadiq out. We'll motion Taylor out. We'll take the mismatch that we like and attack it. And now you have Cooper, and you have Garrett, and you have A.D. Mitchell, who's going into year 3. You got 3, and you got Arian Smith, because I'm not writing Arian Smith off because of the quarterback play that we had last year. I'm not ready to write that book. You got 4 guys that can run and get open and be creative and be innovative. Folks, if you're watching over on Twitter, come on over to YouTube. Subscribe to the Nick Shine Show. We'd love to have you. If you're here watching right now and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Here's what we got so far. As always, we got love from the chat. Eli Betts, member of the channel for 10 months, says, I was extremely upset after pick 2. And then Muji absolutely cooked. Oh, did he? You don't say. The magnificent magician strikes again. He did. Eli, good call. Reminded me that I shouldn't jump to conclusions. B+ for the first round. I respect it. I'm not a grade guy. I'm not a grade guy. I got to see how it works. You know, I feel that a lot of the so-called experts give their grades based off on if they like what the team did or the team did what they projected they would do. But do we need to get to the quarterback? Yes, it checks a box. Do we need weapons? Yes, we do. We check the box, and then we double down on it. Did I want to trade up? Yes, I did for Styles. Did I want to take C.J. Allen? Yes, I did. Did I think we could build a ferocious front seven? And shout out Caleb Banks. I'm happy that that little foot injury that he got at the combine didn't affect him. I'm happy that he's not on Buffalo, Miami, or New England. I'm very happy to see him go to the NFC. I think Caleb Banks will be an absolute monster. Giving you my thoughts, recapping my brain as the first round went on. Andrew C. with a super chat says, Bailey pick threw me for a loop. I'm still not sold. Well, you might not be. But when you see that speed coming around the edge and you see Josh Allen with no time to throw, and you see fat Deion Dawkins from Rahway, town next over, better start running, bro. You're not going to be able to hold these guys. Will and Dawkins will be able to run circles around you. I'm looking forward to the pass rush. I am a big believer that defense can change games. Seahawks, Eagles, Chiefs, all won Super Bowls with great defenses. Build it. Andrew then follows up with a $50 super chat. Gorman, I love, man. I'm a Germaniac. Andrew, you're the man, bro. I truly appreciate you. You know what? This gets this chant.
Here we go, baby. J-E-T-S, Jets, 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 let's go, baby.
Where did that go? Why didn't that upload? All right. I got another one I got to upload. I thought it uploaded today, but it didn't. I got something more for you guys in a little bit. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, my twin, the big fella, Nick, great party tonight. Lots of fun hanging with everyone. How crazy is it that we picked a guy who we canceled his visit and Glenn fell asleep at the combine during his 40? Only us. Jets are operating differently, man. Throw everybody off. Not that it mattered. When you have the number 2 pick, you have the number 2 pick. We knew Mendoza was going first. It sucked to see him go somewhere else. For those of you who've been following the program since September, I was the first one who fell in love with Mendoza. People were laughing at me. I was like, this guy's going to be great. He's going to be tremendous. And everyone's like, who the fuck is he? I'm like, just watch. And then we started watching. And then he went on this incredible run and 41 touchdowns. Great season for him. Wins the national championship. That has the great run against Miami. Wins the Heisman. I'm happy for him. And I think when you look at Glenn, I think Glenn likes fucking with the media. I wouldn't doubt it if Glenn knew in February, that's my guy. Watch what I do. And he just laughs about it. But you're right. Maybe I'm trying to be optimistic because I want to believe my organization is competent, and maybe I'm trying to force that out right now. But big fella, great seeing you. And again, folks, if you haven't seen it already, go to my shorts. Not really. Stay out. However, go check out the videos we uploaded today. Uploaded 4 shorts today. Stack, wherever you are. I know Stack approves. Stack's always yelling at me, put out more shorts, put out more shorts. And we're going to be doing that, I promise. Andrew C. with another super chat. I was mad after picking 2. I was on the phone with a Giants fan. And then he stopped typing. Jets Johnny, a Miami fan. Mendoza was held up by his team and coach. He isn't an elite QB. Well, we don't have him, Jets Johnny. So why don't you get off his hot dog? All right. But we wanted the quarterback, and if we had the number 1 pick, it would have been the quarterback. That was the point of that. We didn't get the number 1. We don't get Mendoza. However, if you, God damn it, Nikki, no, you are not getting jerseys. You are getting team gear only. I will start getting you team gear, son. We retire the jerseys. You only get retired players. You have the Nick Mangold. We'll get you a Crabette. We'll get you a Curtis Martin. We'll get you a Thomas Hennessy. I would say wait, son. The Shines don't have a great history of getting jerseys. Nick's first jersey, he was born in 08. It was Lavernius Coles. And then as he started, to get a little bit older, he was 3 days old on Monday night of September 22nd. He's 5 days old of 2008. We played Monday night at the Chargers. And shout out to Chris Gibson, who was in the chat, my buddy. He came over to the apartment to meet Nikki that day for the first time for that Monday night game. And, if you want a Sadiq, son, yeah, we can probably get you a Sadiq. Or we take your Gardner and change it to Cooper. We can get a name because there's already an image from the Jets with Cooper with the number 1 on. So we could do that. We can go get the new nameplate on the Gardner jersey. Yeah. So he had Muhammad Wilkerson, Sheldon Richardson, Robbie Anderson, Decker, Marshall, Adams, Sam Darnold, Le'Veon Bell. Oh, man, the list goes on. Recently. And then we said we're going to stop. And then we got Quinnen Williams. And I was like, all right, we'll get you Quinnen. We got a Quinnen. Well, here's the thing. He got Darnold the first year, and then they changed the jerseys, and we got him a Darnold for the second year with the second jersey. And then after that, we traded Darnold, and we're like, all right, we're going to take a break. But then Quinnen, the black jerseys came out, and we're like, all right, we'll get you Quinnen. And then we got him Jermaine Johnson, traded. Sauce Gardner, traded. And he hasn't had a good run. Damn you, Phil. Get a custom shine with 9 on it. Shout out to John Hall, my favorite number 9. And Nikki, Andrew C. here said he has family up in New Jersey in Rahway. Their last name is Shine, and he is convinced it related to us. But Andrew, the amount of super chats you give on this channel, bro, I consider you family. I won't even argue with it anymore. I accept your family. You are family now. Nick, say hello to Uncle Andrew. So we'll talk about that, son. Can't get a fucking teenager to reply to a text message, but you go live and all of a sudden he talks to me more now and through texting. All right, back to the Jets. 3 first-round picks, 1 an edge rusher with a very impressive resume. Let's not bullshit this. Like, if you wanted Reese, okay. I did too. But I can't shit on Bailey as a pass rusher. I thought Sadiq was the best pass-catching weapon in this draft and the second best offensive weapon behind Love. You got him at 16. You didn't have to maneuver. Then you take 33 and you just say, we aren't going to take the chance anymore. We're jumping to 30. And you get Cooper Jr. So you come out with a guy who helps Geno and helps Garrett Wilson get open. You pair him with another guy that helps Geno and gets Garrett Wilson open. And then you have a pass rusher, the speed, the flash to add to all of the substance that we got this offseason. The trade for Sweat, Demario Davis, Osai, Kingsley, trading for Briggs, trading for Phillips. You have your beef. You have your power. Now you need the flash. Will and Bailey will be lightning off of the edge. And if you can collapse the pocket, and Briggs had a very good first step last year. Briggs was underrated. And now Briggs is very slowly becoming what I said he needed to be. Not your best guy on the front, your fourth or fifth best guy. So we're adding to it. We're getting better. Yes, they need to get on the field. Yes, they need to prove it. Yes, we don't know if we have shit. We don't know if we have a bust. We don't know if we have a Hall of Famer. Today, we know nothing except that Darren Muji did his best to make this team better. Shout out to Wild Wave with a super chat. Says, Jets are operating different. We are embracing the future. The Jets trust and invested a lot in their analytics department. Hope it works out for us. I like that, Wild Wave. Very good take. I wonder if AI made the picks today. Jets have been open about using more AI. I'm not going to say we're a contender. We have a lot of questions on this team. But when you needed to add to your weapons, you double dipped on night one. Having 3 first-rounders is no joke. If you hit on 3 first-rounders, you are getting elite talent. Now the coaches have to utilize them correctly. Now the coaches have to scheme them up. Now the Jets have to not jet. That's the most important thing here. AG's burner. He used AI and said, Siri, who should I select? And folks, I told you it was coming. I told you. I saw something today. This man sent me a video. Not just the audio, a new video. New Blitz BK track is coming down the pike. I will let you know. He will let me know when I can play it for all of you. And we'll have that debut right here. Folks, super chats, get your questions up. Gifted memberships. Don't forget, for those of you that don't know already, if you didn't watch this afternoon show, and shout out to all of you that did, it's draft weekend. Nick Shine show, Nick Shine rules. All raffle entries are doubled. Now, we'll have a winner's choice raffle in May, but all these raffle entries from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, everything's doubled. This is the time to get in. Also, Diana Rossini quotes, baby. Spencer with a super chat says, Nick, question. I feel IQ played a role in all 3 picks. Look at their minds. Lemon's a presser. Sounded a bit not all there, so to speak. All 3 Jets guys seem very intelligent football players. I got to do more on Cooper. I mean, now we will have all the access. We'll have the highlights. We'll have the interviews. You know, the social medias will be flooded about these players. I didn't do a lot of personal research, personality, demeanor on Cooper. I've seen the highlights. I've seen the plays. I've seen the releases. I've seen the catches. But I don't know much about the man. And we will look forward to finding out about him. Sadiq, elite talent, mismatch in the making, and's not afraid to block. There's a lot to love. You can put your hand in the grass and go. That's great. That's absolutely great. I can play it right now. Can you email it to me? If you email it to me right now, we'll get it on tonight. Hey now, not like that. Calm down, you freaks. But folks, you know what we're doing. It's draft night. The Jets, it's got to be the second most. They had 4 in 2000. I don't think we ever had 3 first rounders. And we're lined up as of now We know we can posture. We know we can maneuver. We know we can trade up next year. We're lined up to have 3 first-rounders again. If you can't get hopeful and you can't get optimistic with this structure that we have in place, I don't know what to tell you. You're here watching, so you got to believe. You're watching Jet shows year-round, so part of you has to believe. Call-in link is there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear what you got to say. Let me pin that. Couple things I want to bring up. All right, here's what we're going to do. Right now, we are going to do our third prize. All right, so Kyle Clifton won. I swear to God, this ad on the side is a Ring Floodlight Cam Wired Pro Home. It is not a ball and cock gag. I know it looks like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It is not. It is not the ball. There we go. I talk about it and it disappeared. It is not the balls up. However, if you have Prime, go watch the movie with Mark Wahlberg, Balls Up. It's a tremendous movie. It's one of those really good, funny movies. Sacha Baron Cohen is in it. You know he always kills when he plays a character. Andrew C says again, finally someone to talk about different. Yeah. You know, I'm ecstatic over the Sadiq pick. I'm ecstatic over Cooper. And tomorrow at 44, Hill Jr. is still there. CJ Allen is still there. Rodriguez is still there. McDonald is still there. You have a lot of guys that can still come in and help this team as immediate impact player. So the Jets had 3 picks today in the first round. We're going to shuffle 1, 2, 3, and we're going to spin the wheel. If you are here live, it will be the Vinny Testaverde, unless you are here and tell me you want different. And it goes to Leany, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Leany wins. Hey, Siri, text Leany.
What do you want to say to Leany?
What's up, girl? Comma. No, this is not a booty call. I respect the sanctity of marriage, but I would just like to tell you that you won the Vinny Testaverde helmet on my show. Text me in the morning. Much love. Hugs. Tell Mr. Leany I said hi to. All right. So Leany wins, and we're going to spin it again. Oh, we got to remove. All right. I hit the button the wrong way. If Leany wins, we'll just respin it. Actually, let's sort. JKL. Let's take Leany out of here. So this leaves us with the Don Maynard. We have the Don Maynard photo. Cisco won. Oh, I didn't shuffle it. This doesn't count. I didn't shuffle it. I know Ray's going to get pissed if he's watching. I didn't shuffle it. That's not fair. That's my fuck up. 1, 2, 3. I apologize. That's such a dick. I really hope. Oh. All right. Cisco does not win because when I removed his names. All right, let's do it. What are we doing here? All right. Kyle Clifton is out. Leany's out. All right. 1, 2, 3. You know what, guys? I'm excited about the fucking draft. Everyone loves the wheel spin. Shut up and enjoy the goddamn show. Clancy, very long. I was up till like 3 o'clock last night, up at 7:30 for doctors. Clancy, when you're right, I'll tell you. When you're wrong, I'll tell you. Snowball. So Snowball. Hey, Siri, text Snowball.
What do you want to say to Snowball?
You won the Don Maynard photo. Oh, come on. Hey, Siri, text Snowball. This is a booty call. I hope you're available. Please make it out to New Jersey so I can give you the Don Maynard photo that you just won on the show. All right. Yes, I didn't even see that comment. Dirty minds, Cooch. Dirty minds. Here we go. All right, let's remove that. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy starts us off. He was at the party tonight. He ate like a fucking king, as he always does. What's up, Charles?
Hey, baby. How are you doing?
The fuck you talking to me like that for?
Show me your butthole. I meant to say, hey, buddy. Baby just slipped out of my mouth. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'm very happy.
I am too. I actually did, once the first round ended, I actually posted a video on my channel about it. And yeah, I know I'm an asshole for doing that.
That's called the plug.
Yeah, I know, butt plug.
No, a plug meaning plugging in your channel, you weirdo. Let's go. It's draft night. Stay professional, goddammit.
Yes, sir. I actually liked this first round a lot. I thought the first round for the Jets was very fascinating. I mean, I personally wanted Love with number 2 overall
pick. We know, Charles. We know you want Love. We know.
Jeremiah Love. Yes.
Oh.
I wanted Jeremiah Love at number 2, but that was a fantasy, not reality. And if the Jets were to go defense, I pick Reese, but I wasn't against Bailey. And when the Jets picked Bailey, I know a lot of Jet fans were upset. Me, I was kind of okay towards it. So was my dad.
Hey, I got to throw you in the back real quick, all right? No disrespect to you or your dad, but we got a hot phone call coming in right now that I have to take because they're probably on a time schedule. I'll be right back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you travel out to Pittsburgh and you're calling in here at 12:11 in the morning, you don't wait in line. What up?
Nick, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Luke, can you hear me?
All right, we can't hear you. We're going to hang up right away and call right back.
Believe that shit?
It's all right. It happens sometimes.
Pittsburgh doesn't have good cellular service yet.
That sucks.
Stumbled into it. We're like, what the?
Yo.
All right, I can hear you.
All right, you can hear me?
Yes.
All right,
Can you hear me?
listen, Lou, be careful. There's a Mexican Jets fan behind you. He looks very shady.
I know, he's following me.
Text me when you get back to the hotel. Let me know that you're safe, okay?
But I got a security guard with me.
Oh, zoinks, baby. Let's go.
What's up, Nick?
How are you, man?
Nick, we just had the craziest experience. The interaction.
I'm going to tell you guys the truth. You guys stole the fucking show. I saw you more on ESPN than I've seen you calling into the show, and you call in every time I do a show. Look.
Nick, we took over. I'm telling you, security could not handle us.
Oh, yeah,
they were like, get out of the lanes. We're like, no, we're up. So get all the cameras. We're ready. Nick, we had 5 or 6 cameras in front of us. Mikey Holcans is like a legend. He knew that place inside and out. It was incredible. And I was just saying on Jake's show, Arvell Reese thought he was going to be a Jet. He totally was eyeing us, pounding, looking at us. We were all him. His coach came to sit with us at the pick because right before the pick, the families run up. And they run up, and you could see, like, you know, that the families of the players, they run up right before they make the pick. And his coach came running up. They really thought that he was going to be a Jet. And I told Bailey, I said, listen, man, you can't let us down. He really spent like a minute or two with us. And I said, you can't let us down.
That was when I saw you, when he took the selfie stick and was shooting the video. You were like 3 or 4 people down from him. And Lou, I swear to God, in real time, I prayed for those people. I said, Lou was going to fucking hurt somebody to get to this guy.
I did. And I told him. I said, you cannot let us down. And just experiencing it with these guys, with BG, it was a fucking movie. It was a movie, man.
So give me your
Crazy.
thoughts. I got a couple people online waiting.
Yeah.
Give me your
Quickly,
thoughts on the picks.
I wanted first of all, I wanted Love. He was good enough to go to the Cardinals, but not good enough for us. Okay. I'm over it. I wanted Arvell over Bailey. But look, Bailey's great. I'm happy we got two offensive weapons. We need to score. Me and Johnny Boy have been saying offense. And now we got two weapons. And why stay and not jump up to get Omar? It was a smart move.
Listen, we knew it was a toss-up between Reese and Bailey. And what Bailey brings to the table will help this team. Like, I know people are excited about Reese, and I was as well. However, Bailey coming off the edge, and now that we've added run stuffers up here, Lou, we're going to have 3rd and longs. And when it's 3rd and 8 and Josh Allen's in shotgun and you see Bailey and Will McDonald flying around the edge, we're going to say, you know what? This is why they make the picks.
I understand, and he's a Jet. And listen, I told him, we're with you now. Our whole entire section was so shocked with the pick. And then we were ready to chant Makai Lemon. And we're like getting the chant ready. And they're like, Sadiq. And we're like, holy shit. We all looked at each other. We were stunned.
I was fuck.
Yeah, the Omar pick, we thought it was Denzel over Omar. But our section was very knowledgeable.
Did you get Johnny in the pit?
Oh, tell him.
So the first two picks I didn't. And the Jets trade up. And I said to her, please let me go get Boba Jet and Johnny Boy. And I took off, Nick. I was knocking people down. Security was behind me. And I said, let's fucking go. I said, Johnny Boy, right now. And I got him in.
And then Boba goes, Johnny, we're in the fucking pit. Let's go.
And Boba's a fucking animal.
Animal, bro.
He had his helmet on. Could you imagine this fucking linebacker? He's like Dexter Lawrence running through the crowd with a helmet on.
He's broad-shouldered. He's a big boy.
Oh, dude.
Now, I got to ask you, can I talk to Boy Green real quick?
Boy, BG.
What? What's up,
buddy.
Nick?
So I'm getting comments in the chat. I got to see the card. I hear you have the card.
Oh shit! It's a little buried with what we're doing. Or I would love to show the card. So book a time. Let me know, and I definitely want to do it. We're in the middle of walking around, and it's buried in the bags. But it's cool. I can't believe that happened. We were.
Is it the draft card or is it?
Yes.
Like
Goodell gave us both of them.
So here's something I didn't know. So here's the thing you learn at the draft. So if a player is drafted and they're not there in person in the green room, like Roger will give away the card basically to the audience. So what happened was with Kenyon Sadiq, when we took him at 16, Hulk hands and Goodell make eye contact, and Goodell holds the card out and sort of like, huh? Do you want it? And Hogan's like, fuck yeah, I want it. And he ran up and Goodell just handed him the card and said, have it. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I said in the back of my head, I'm like, hey, if that opportunity presents itself again, I want to make sure I jump in. So they trade back in and we're on the camera, ESPN, Jet. I see Goodell walking on the stage and he looks over at group. We make eye contact. I go, and he goes, and I'm like, I'm in, baby. So I went, whoop, ran right over, handed it over. And I was like, oh my God. And now it's again, the greatest souvenir memento of all time. So I'm going to get it framed and everything. That's awesome.
Fucking cool, man.
Tell Nick to check his Discord because I just sent him
I got it. Buddy.
Send you.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, Nick, another interesting thing. So the Rams are on the clock and we're stressing. Is it going to be Lemon? We're going nuts. I got my laptop, going crazy.
That was my biggest celebration the whole night. The tweet came in before it was on TV, and I fucking jumped and celebrated that Ty Simpson went.
Yep. So, Nick, I see this little kid, not a little kid, but a twin to Ty Simpson running to the front. And I'm like, holy fuck. That's like a doppelganger of Ty Simpson. They picking Ty Simpson. I was screaming it before the pick.
Oh, I didn't even know.
And shit, it was Ty. But I know you got other callers. Hey, look at that. Johnny Boy, look at you.
He had the card.
This guy comes and steals all the thunder real quick. So just so you know, we're walking about miles.
Lou, he is dressed for thievery.
That is
Yeah, Skippy.
Listen, I am so happy I got him in because I would have never heard the end of this shit from everybody. This was like
it to be a trade up. Like
it was a trade up.
You just get him in for the end of the first round to see other teams pick. Like the Jets said, you know what? Let's do something. Let's do it for Johnny.
Let's do it for Johnny.
And they got him. There's a section there's a pit, and then there's another section that's kind of right behind it, and that's what me and Boba ended up being at. So when the Sadiq pick, I have it, like I recorded this and we see it and I'm fucking yelling. I'm like, we got a fucking weapon. We got a weapon. Yeah. So, look, tomorrow, if they are able to get Jacob Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's who we want. Do you think he could fall, Nick?
Right now I'm looking at McNeil Warren, Hill, Rodriguez, CJ Allen, McDonald is still there.
Wait, CJ Allen's still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was thinking of you.
The only linebacker to go in round one. The only middle.
Yeah, look, that's how we were doing it. So when we were at the draft, we were just screaming. I'm like, Sadiq is left, Lemon's left, this one's left, and we just kept going through it, man. And we were screaming to get to 30. To get to the end of the draft with Denzel and Cooper still there. And then it's funny because they traded off.
Yep.
So I guess the Bills didn't want Denzel.
They wanted Omar and the Bills.
They wanted Omar.
They were supposed to, so we fucked them on that.
Yeah.
So I'm there and I'm getting text messages because we were on the NFL Network, and one of my coworkers, he's a Bills fan, and he was like, "I see you guys swept in. You guys get Omar, and then I see your fucking face on the NFL Network yelling JETS with a fucking Star Wars character next to you."
Yeah, it was funny. What a great night. And we represented every single Jets fan. We love you guys. We'll let you know. I know there's other callers, but what an experience. What a fucking experience, man.
Now
I'll be there tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow.
Us very well, man. Safe travels to everybody.
Nick, I got to say one more thing. Thank you for the suggestion about the suit. I was a fucking rock star tonight. I would have had a jersey on, like fucking number 1 jersey. Thank you.
Hey, I was getting mad love.
You pulled it off great.
I have no idea who gave him this advice with the poncho.
Hey, I was getting stopped left and right. People were like, "Hey, man, let me take a picture with you. This is fucking dope." Little kids were coming up to me.
I don't know. I don't know, Nick.
Johnny, where the hell's the ride on lawnmower, bro? Why are you walking?
Somebody stole it from me.
Hey, and look at that how I got Johnny boy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Oh, that's great.
Go Jets,
All right.
man. Go
Be good,
fucking
boys.
Jets. Jets, Jets.
Nice. That's awesome. Sorry, Charles.
No, it's okay. I mean, they were there, they experienced it, and so David Bailey seems, hopefully he turns out to be a really good pass rusher for us. We haven't had a great pass rusher, a consistently great pass rusher since John Abraham left the building. But as for the other picks, I love the Sadiq and I love the Omar Cooper pick. I think these guys, hopefully the offensive coaching that I'm very concerned with, does their due diligence in developing these players and utilizing their skill sets, putting them in situations where they can be successful. I mean, I do like Sean Jefferson, who I think is a good wide receivers coach, but I need to see what the others are all about. So, but I do trust Carl Dunbar in developing David Bailey's and improving David Bailey's run defense. Plus, we did trade for Sweat when we traded Jermaine Johnson. We did get David Onyemata. We did get Asai and Angubar, whatever the hell his name is, from Packers. So we did get some guys that can play run as well. So we shall see. I am happy as hell that the Jets did not get Ty Simpson. No offense to the Ty Simpson fan.
You turned and looked at me like, what the hell happened? Because there was nothing on TV. And I'm like, Simpson's gone. He's a Ram.
That's great. I mean, plus I think that was actually the team I felt that was the best case scenario for Simpson because A, Matthew Stafford's not going to play forever. 2, Sean McVay is that dude of a coach. He's a brilliant offensive mind.
Are you just taking the takes that I told you earlier and repeating them as yours now?
No, I just felt that way.
Okay. All right. I like it when we agree. Did you have fun tonight?
What?
Did you have fun tonight?
Had a lot of fun. It was great
Awesome.
meeting the big fella again. It was great meeting Kyle Clifton. It was great meeting Ray Ray. It was great meeting Jay Graves again. It was also meeting Gary King and his family. They're good people.
Yeah.
His father's in. You see how big his muscles are? He looks like a weight. Looks like a exercise machine.
I wasn't checking guys out. I'm sorry.
But I saw he looked in great shape. Better than me,
Yeah.
anyway.
While I have this up, we got some pictures from tonight. Me and Kyle having cigars.
Not surprised.
My buddy Barry, who I used to work with, and his wife.
Oh, that's nice.
There's the Kings. More Kings. We got Charles in the back, the big fella, Kyle Clifton, Jay Graves. More of you guys. There you go.
I still got a disgusting gut that I need to get rid of.
I haven't noticed.
Very funny. Love you too.
And then there's me and Graves in the beginning. Charles, glad you had fun. Any prediction for the pick tomorrow night? Any prediction for pick 44?
Well, I think there's a possibility the Jets may trade up again like they did last year, like they did in the 2022 draft in the second round. They traded up and they took Brees Hall. So could they trade up and get C.J. Allen? We shall see. Could they trade up and get an offensive lineman? Who the hell knows? So an interior offensive lineman, I should say, maybe like a center. Because I don't think Josh Myers I know we gave him an extension, but I don't think he's that good. I know people prefer moving Tippmann back to center, but I think many of you guys prefer him at right guard, correct?
I like him to stay there, yes.
So that's all I gotta say, man. The first round was crazy in general.
Yeah.
First round was crazy as hell. Obviously Fernando Mendoza was most likely a guarantee going to the Raiders, but the others not so much. But hey, it was an entertaining first round. Plus the Yankees won, which was great. They beat Boston. They sweep Boston and Fenway for the first time since September of 2021. Cam Schlittler's the man. So yeah.
All right, Charles. Air out those pits, baby. We'll talk to you soon.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too, pal. The Dream. I saw you in the back, but your camera's not working. I'm going to kick you from the studio and come back in. Oh, we got a return caller. You know what the draft does, folks? The draft brings people back around that we haven't heard from in a while. One of my favorite people to talk football with, we got Phenom. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, Big Sean? Yo,
how you been?
Talk to Jake. Got to talk to you tonight.
That's a great night.
I'm fine, and this draft was crazy. Like Jake, and I'm sure a lot of other Jet fans. I was pulling for Reese to be picked in the first round, but I'm not mad at Bailey being picked. The second round pick threw me off a little bit, but I thought to myself, well, Mekhi Lemon was on the board, and maybe their thought process was they needed a bigger player who would give them more versatility. And this guy reminds me of Dustin Keller, not too much Vernon Davis, more Keller than Justin Davis. And he's, 4.39 is real. It's a real thing. Yeah. And he's a big receiver because, just like in basketball, there's this like positionless play right now. That's what I think Sadiq will be able to do for us. But the Omar Cooper move was a really calculated one. I thought they did a really good job with that. A guy coming from a winning program, coming into our program would help a guy like Geno. And Geno threw a lot of passes to tight ends last year. He had 99 passes to to tight ends for over 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns last year. So if he can put that together with us, with our improved running game, we're going to be able to run the football. Now, the only question I have, and we're going to see how this plays out, but the only clue is, will we be able to stop the run? Because if not, then
I think we will. When you bring in Sweat and you bring in DeMario and you bring in all the other additions up front, you brought in your substance. Now you add the flash on the outside. You got Will and Bailey with all those big boys. You have to pull it together.
I think they might need some depth at defensive tackle. I'm not mad to see that, or best player available tomorrow. I think they need to keep on swinging and not settle for anybody. And you have to put this team together. You can't expect miracles because injury is going to happen and your depth is going to be tested. So,
yeah.
As much as this was spectacular tonight, and it's only the beginning, because tomorrow is really where Mr. Irrelevant is going to be taken, and we know that Mr. Irrelevant could be relevant. So that's the deal. I know you know.
I know.
Because you're like a relevant kind of a guy. But
I'm relevant? Oh, thank you. That was very kind.
Oh, you are Mr. Irrelevant. What am I talking about?
Hey, give me your prediction at 44 for tomorrow. What are we doing? Who are we taking?
Oh, goodness. I heard Rodriguez. I would not be opposed. There's a defensive back from Hood from Tennessee.
Colton Hood from Tennessee.
Yeah, I would. I don't have any problem with that. Somebody like that. Denzel Boston, he has that. I think they've, because we don't know. We need some competition at wide receiver, because what's the guy we got from Indianapolis last season?
A.D. Mitchell.
What? Yeah, A.D. Mitchell. So he needs to be pushed. So maybe he needs a push to show us his, pressure. It's like diamonds. Diamonds are made under pressure. So maybe he's a number 3 receiver, but he needs to work for that. He can't be given that. So we're going to see. But
real quick, Robert, this isn't true. We have 2 4th-rounders, Robert. We have 103, and we have one at the end of the round. We have 2 4th-rounders. We have 44. Where is it? I deleted that one. We have 44, 103. I'm going to pull it right now. Jets. 44, 103, and 140. So we have the 2nd rounder, which is the Cowboys pick, and then we have 2 4th-rounders. We gave up the 5th rounder, 179, to move up. So then we have the 2 7th-rounders. So we have 1 pick tomorrow as of now, 2 4s, 2 7s. But with 3 1st-rounders, I will gladly take it.
Yeah, I think the Omar Cooper coming back into the 1st round saved this first day, because I was definitely shaken up a little bit, but once he did that, I was like, yeah, that was a big time move. So we're gonna see.
All right,
absolutely.
Phenom, I'm gonna. I know. Listen, I was taught to respect my elders. I know you're a little bit older than me. I'm going to say this with all due respect.
Yes, sir.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, Nick Shine. I don't want to hear theory. We need to have something real. This is real now. The rubber is at the road.
All right, then I welcome you back with open arms, my friend.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Right. That's what you've always done, buddy. Thank you very much.
Sir.
We'll talk
I
soon.
smile every time you click in. Watch, I smile. My face lights up.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Like when you break bread and you have a drink with real people, like we met a while ago, and you've always been a fair guy to me. So
absolutely.
We're people, man. We got people on television tonight. The Jets, this community blew up tonight.
Yeah,
we had
in a good way.
On the street.
In a good way.
It was. I was like, oh, man, I got a call tonight. Yes.
The last
was
time the
good.
Jets blew up is 4 plays in. It was an Achilles that blew up.
Don't start that shit now.
All right.
Don't start. Don't
I'm sorry.
please.
I'm sorry.
Don't throw that bad juju in here right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Forgive me, please. All right, my friend. Take care of yourself. We'll talk soon.
All right, Nick. Take care.
Be good.
All right.
All right. Couple super chats. Big fella. Sadiq shouldn't be compared to Dustin Keller. He's closer to Jimmy Graham. He's going to create a ton of mismatches. Athletics has his athleticism. Graham had more wingspan and length. I think you're looking at a Vernon Davis type, just a very elite athlete, a guy who might take a 5-yard drag, turn it up, and outrun the safety and just go by him. Vernon Davis could split the safeties and go for a tight end. You know, if we get anything near that type of game-breaking plays from a tight end, that's a great pick. Andrew C with a super chat. Thank you again, Andrew. I know you were backstage before. I was bringing you on after Charles, and then the other fellows popped in. There's a guy named Griffin, my friend from childhood, took a pic with Jake. Nice. Awesome. I appreciate the super chats, everyone. Again, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to see 3 big men being 100% accurate, it's there in real time. Go to the Nick Shine Show YouTube page. Go to Shorts. Go to New York Jets Select, Kenya and Sadiq. The big fella, myself, and this next caller all said we're not done. We're trading up, and we even said Cooper. We got the great Kyle Clifton, my friend. Absolute pleasure hanging out with you tonight. How are you?
Hey, you're a great host. I appreciated it. I mean, I was just saying that if the 2 goals would have improved the defense and improved the pass catchers, and you only went in with 2 picks, then you really not only accomplished the 1 goal with Bailey, but you also really accomplished the 2nd goal, right?
Yeah.
Because you kept your powder dry and you were able to come up and get a guy who shouldn't have been there at 30.
Yeah.
That's how you have to think about it.
We were saying his name at 16. Like, do you take him over Lemon? Like, you know, and
Right.
We got lucky. The best case scenario was when you get to 14, Vega, Sadiq, Lemon, Thieneman, we're all there. So you were guaranteed at least 2 of them to pick from. And then you add Cooper, who started having his name circling around the Jets rumors the last couple of days. And then you're getting down to the end of 1. You take Sadiq, you got a weapon, but now you're looking at the board. And, you know, you were with me. I said the names. After the Bears picked at 25, I'm like, McDonald, C.J. Allen, McNeil Warren, Boston, Cooper. These are all guys that maybe we jump into the end of round 1 and get. And they did it, man. They didn't overpay. They gave up a 5th rounder. Now I know people will be very, very critical of the Jets. If the Niners move this pick tomorrow and get a haul, you know the fucking bitches will come out complaining and crying. We could have got that. We can't. But when you see Cooper, Sadiq, and Garrett, and Mitchell, and Hall, and Taylor all together, you could have a surprisingly good passing offense this year, Kyle.
Right. Well, there's no guarantee you're going to get the same package if you don't do what you did, right? Because everything has a domino effect.
Yep.
So you can't really, like, if the you're definitely going to hear that if the Niners were able to extract a future number 1 tomorrow. But like, that's really the only reason you would hear it. I think probably you won't hear it, especially considering next year's draft. And there's no quarterbacks, so like, the urgency to come up to 33 is reduced, right? Once Simpson came off the board, it made a whole lot of sense to move up after 16. So that's the way you have to think about it, from where I said. A great great time tonight. I think we both did okay prognosticating the picks, but not nearly as good as the great Peter Pins. So,
Peter, for those of you that missed the beginning of the show, we thought Peter did the Irish goodbye. Charles Gorman, I was getting ready to leave. Big fella's leaving. Charles is saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye to Kyle. And then the Gormans leave. Peter walks out. Kyle looks at me and he goes, I'll hang. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay. I'm like, if you're hanging, you're all the way out here. I'll hang. I'll stay. I thought you were out too. So we sit down. Kyle and I are talking, 15, 20 minutes? Easy. I called Peter at one point. It goes right to voicemail. And then all of a sudden he shows up and we're like, hey, what happened? He's like, oh, I took a walk to smoke. I didn't want to be rude and do it here. And the minute Peter's ass sat back down in the seat next to us, he didn't miss a pick that he predicted. He was on fire. I said earlier that Aaron Glenn's superpower is calling plays on defense. Peter's Pin's superpower is smoking and predicting NFL draft picks.
I appreciate you hosting me. I'll talk to you soon,
man.
Nick.
It was great. And congrats on winning the Curtis Martin football. And
Thank you.
Enjoy the drinking glasses too. That was a little throw in for me for you coming all the way out here. Shot glasses and 2 drinking glasses.
I'm very grateful. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, wait. One last question. Did the wife know about the cigar? Did you get shit?
Not yet.
All right. Good luck. Thoughts and prayers, my friend.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Be good, buddy. So as we're lighting up the cigars, he looks at me and he goes, I'm going to get so much shit about this when I get home. He goes, I don't care. He's like, it's my weekend. He's like, she knows how much I love this stuff. So shout out to Kyle for coming all the way out here. Shout out to everyone who showed up tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we got treat after treat here on the program tonight. We got 69 of you watching right now. Hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Quick update going on. All raffle entries are doubled throughout the whole weekend. We will be doing a winner's choice raffle come May. I will figure that out. But everything draft weekend is doubled to thank you guys for being so supportive of this show and this team throughout the shit that we go through time and time again. Now, I have to use the bathroom. So I had 2 callers who just clicked in at the same time. I don't know how this is going to go. I apologize, but I drank a ton of water tonight smoking the cigars. I will bring on the person first who I'm going to say is in charge, which is Gary. Hello, Gary. Good evening.
I'm in charge? Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
Well, when you see the next caller, you're going to know why you're in charge. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oh, man. Gary 3D Boxing.
Oh, man. What up, Mad Max? How are you, my dude?
I'm good, Gary. How you doing today?
Hey, are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
There was some charity. What was that? I saw you had a link for something.
ECDP fundraising. You know, I'm going to some East Coast discipleship program.
You guys need some funds? Is that what y'all need?
Yeah, fundraising.
Send me the link are you in the Discord?
I'm in the Jake Asman Discord. Yeah. Which Discord? Nick Shine or Jake Asman?
I'm in Nick Shine's.
I'm in Jake Asman's though, but I'll send you the link.
Send me the link. I'll donate. I'll get you guys there. I'll send you
okay. Let me. Well, can you send me Nick Shine's Discord? I'm on it.
We don't gotta do it right. You can do it. Yeah, you send it to me.
What's your Discord, Gary?
It's 3D Boxing.
3D Boxing. Let me look you up. I'm looking you up right now. Add 3D Boxing. Is it called 3D Boxing?
It should be. Yeah, it's just.
It says no results. No results. But
wait, no. Wait, hang on.
I'm on Jake Asman's Discord, but let's.
I'll get Jake. I'll talk to Jake tomorrow. I'll have him because I'm a member of Jake, so I'm allowed to be. I'll get it. I'll get in Jake's Discord and then send it to me that way.
I'll send it to you probably. But let's talk about the Jets. So what's your overall grade on the Jets draft?
I'll give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. I thought it was a little bit gay. I don't mind any of the picks. I just would have went the other way on all of the picks. I would have taken Reese at 2. I would have taken Lemon at 16, and I would have just waited and taken Boston at 33. He didn't come off the board. I don't have a problem with any of them. I thought they were 2 logical choices at every pick, right? Like Bailey or Reese. I'd have taken Reese. They went Bailey. Lemon. I wasn't even thinking Kenyon Sadiq. When Lemon didn't go at 15, I was like, Lemon's our guy. Like, that's what we're getting Lemon. I think Lemon is the best receiver in the draft. I really do. And I was like hyped for him. Like, I was already, once he didn't go at 15, I was already getting my Lemon jersey in my brain. Like, I'm gonna get a Lemon jersey. And then they took Sadiq. It's like, all right, Sadiq's good. I would have taken Lemon. And then they traded up. I thought they were going to take Boston. A lot of people like Cooper, so I'll hold my judgment on that one. But I would have just stayed put and took Boston at 33.
Look, I think I like the Bailey pick. I didn't think it was a bad pick. I think the only thing was the process was terrible. Like canceling his pre-draft visit, 30 for 30. Like why did you? And he didn't see the facility. Why are you canceling the visit? You know,
that doesn't make any sense. I mean, they knew they were taking him, but just go through the whole process.
Just go through the process. Yeah. That's how we don't get. And then Lemon was on the board, 16, And then we went Sadiq, I would have been more Gary. I would have been more pissed when we took a defensive player, but I'm fine with Sadiq. He's a good player. We do need weapons. We do need tight end, and I think Omar Cooper is a good pick at 30. So overall, let's give it a B. I think I'll give it a B. I mean, look, could have been better. Yeah, if we had. I mean, would I have taken Lemon? Yeah, I would have. He still fell on the board, but the Eagles got him. I was talking to my friend Tommy about it.
So I'm saying the Eagles, a winning franchise that knows what they're doing, took him. I'm still withholding judgment on Muji. We'll see. We'll see how this draft class develops. But I just thought it was I don't know. I just didn't. I thought taking Bailey at 2 and Sadiq at 16 was kind of gay. I would have gone. I would have gone the other way.
Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. When we made the pick at 2, we had everyone together. We reacted. We did the Jet chant. And then I look at my phone, Knobcraft texts me, gay. That's it. So you and Knobcraft are aligned together with the same exact response. But listen, man, when that dude is coming off the edge and we got 3rd and 12 and we got 3rd and 8 and we need to get speed and we got Will and him, you don't have enough to block that speed. Not many tackles will be able to do that.
Here's my concern, right? He was a good, not great player at Stanford. Then he went to Tech and played in the Little 12 against Pop Warner guys, and dominated. I'm not saying that he can't be good. I'm saying I have concerns. That's all I'm saying is I have concerns.
Let me rebuttal that. Will McDonald has shown the ability to rush the passer when we're competitive. In games where he's breaking down and wearing down offensive linemen, he's been successful later in the games. The Pittsburgh game, the Cleveland game, the Cincinnati game. Bailey was getting his fucking face kicked in on Stanford the year that he was there. They were horrible.
Yeah.
Pass rushers need to have the other team passing in significant moments and big situations in order to affect the game. He didn't have that opportunity. Will didn't really have that opportunity much. Now you're bringing 2 speedsters together. Denver has this type of defense, right? With Benito and Nick Benito and the other one who's escaping my mind right now. But they have smaller pass rushers who can fly because they have that bulk up front. And if you don't respect the bulk and you try to double the speed, the bulk will just collapse the pocket. So you're going to have to complement one another with speed and power. And with Briggs last year, Briggs showed the ability when he was our best pass rushing defensive tackle. But now he's fallen down the line in terms of his power ranking, if you will, with the front defensive linemen, where I think now you're going to have guys who complement one another and you're going to see a team effort of guys getting there. And now you can work off of that. You can scheme off of that. You can design blitzes off of that because you trust multiple guys can get there. And if the other team fucks up blocking schematically, now you're getting home. Now you're changing the game. And that's the goal, right? Like you're in a 1-score game. You're up by 3. You're up by 6. You want Bailey and Will McDonald coming off the edges after fat sloth Deion Dawkins has been trying to block them all goddamn day, and he's tiring it out, and they're not even breaking a sweat.
So, Nick, you like the draft? Yeah, you're happy as a Jet fan.
I'll be honest. I wanted Reese. I said this before the pick. I said it after the pick, and this has been my take. 3 years from now, if we were sitting at that draft, it's 2029. I think Reese could be in the discussion as one of the best defensive players in the league. I think Bailey could be in the discussion as one of the best pure pass rushers in the league. Now, if you're winning games and Bailey's making a difference and he's getting you strip sacks and you're closing out and you're winning in the playoffs because Bailey's coming off the edge, but he's not the greatest all-around player, you take it. So, I mean, that's the goal, is to build a winner. And I think Bailey brings something to the table that nobody else in this draft can bring. And that's just that ferocious pass rush with speed off the end. And then you take Sadiq, who I've called the best pass catching weapon in this draft. You get him at 16. You don't have to trade up for him. And then you add Cooper on top of it. So now you got Mitchell, Garrett, Cooper, Taylor, Sadiq, Hall. You got this offensive line that looks like it's built. You have the makings of a good offense. Now, if Reich and Geno can get on the same page and Geno can read, react, release on time and time again, you could have a quality offense. I'm not going to say elite, but you could have a quality offense, which is something we haven't had in a fucking decade. Even when we had Rodgers, we had no run game. This could be a well-balanced attack, and we have not seen that. And then Modine, of course, has to say in 2029, Bailey and Reese will own a car wash together. Max, closing thoughts.
I think it's the worst take I've ever seen, but you know what? I'll give it a B.
You've ever seen?
I mean, I think, you know what? Bailey's gonna be a dominant player. You know, I think he's gonna be a very good player. And then my closing thoughts: we need to crush day 2. We need players who have muscles. We need players who have fight. Players who have character. You know, we need to turn this into a winner.
I got muscles. Will they draft me?
Let's see. But we need players that fight. You know.
Did you say that my take was the worst take you've ever heard?
Ever.
I just said that take. I said that take. That they said the car wash take.
Oh, the car wash take was the worst take ever. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone in the chat, Clancy and Jay, that there's your clarification. It was at Mo, not at me. Max, stay awesome, bro.
Sounds good.
Talk soon. I like it, Garrett. Like, we need game changers, and Cooper and Garrett and Sadiq and Taylor and Mitchell. Like, it really.
I feel like
really
Lemon
could be.
I feel like Lemon is the best receiver in the draft. I know you guys, not you,
but Lemon's more of a slot, and you want to play Garrett in the slot because you think that's where Garrett can really. Because now you can put Mitchell, you can put Cooper, you can motion Sadiq out, and then you can have Garrett in the slot, man, just eating up the middle of the field, and Geno will know where to go with the ball.
I feel like Muji went against the majority here. He went against what we wanted. Like, it just, all I can say is make it good. We wanted Reese. I wanted Lemon. You went your own direction. Make sure it turns out well. If it turns out well, if Bailey is a Pro Bowl edge rusher and Kenyon Sadiq is a top-notch tight end, a great ball catcher, okay, it worked out. I really like Lemon is that guy. He's 5'11", but he's built like Steve Smith. Like, he's a strong guy. He's got stupid strong hands. He goes up and gets 50-50 balls against.
And he's going to have to because Jalen Hurts throws 50-50 balls. He doesn't put it there on timing.
But he can get his feet. Like, to me, he's just a really, really good receiver that you can line up anywhere. And he's going to, like, he's always open. I think he's the best receiver in the draft, and we could have had him. I know he runs funny or something like that, and he's small. That's the knock on him. All right, like, look, if Sadiq works out to be a great player, great, awesome. Like, then we'll never talk about it again. But Sadiq better be good. Like, with Lemon sitting there, you better not be wrong about Sadiq. You think he's the best pass catcher in the draft? As you said?
I think that he can be the best weapon. He might not be the best statistically, but I think he will be the best weapon. He will be the guy you have to account for. He will be the guy that puts the most pressure on the defense. I don't think Tate is Tyson healthy should be the best receiver in this draft. Now, how about when he got drafted and he was in the hallway And he kneeled down, he was crying, and he stood up, and a massive glob of spit just felt like, bleh, like
I didn't even notice that.
It was so bad. I'm sure if anyone else saw it, it's got to be on Twitter because I saw it and we were out on the patio. I looked at the TV. They played it again, man. He stood up and just a waterfall fell out of his mouth. Listen, I'm not knocking him. It's just I'm one of those people that like notices like stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean it's the biggest moment of your life so far.
I'd be in tears, bro. If it was my kid getting drafted, I'd be in tears. Like, you know, it's I get emotional watching these kids get drafted. It's just I've been there as a coach in Pop Warner and seeing these kids and they all dream about it. To see the other end of it where now they're actually living out their dreams and nowadays with this money, it's life changing. For you manage it right, it can be generational wealth. So
yeah, no, it is. I mean, what are they guaranteed? Like over $40 million a year now, right?
Where the top of the draft is, but it's tiered where it's structured.
Right, each pick. But I'm saying in the middle of the first round where he went, he's gonna clear. I mean, you can look it up. Canoli's had enough of. Canoli was not happy when they drafted Kenyon Sadiq. I
figured it was Bailey because Bailey's a good dog name, and maybe Canoli got a little jealous.
Maybe, yeah. I was just surprised when they took Bailey. Like I thought it was going to be Reese. It's like, all right. I was just so hyped to have Lemon. Like Mekhi Lemon is going to be a Jet, and then like it's like when Sapp fell to the Jets, and they take Kyle Brady.
No.
If
Garrett Wilson was a true X, it would make sense to go get Lemon. But he's not. You want to have Garrett move in. You already have the guy that could play the slot, and then you already had. Yeah, I disagree with you there. I think Lemon is a very good ball player. I think when he has the ball in his hands, he runs aggressively. I like that state of mind. I like that mentality, but I like the mismatches and the pressure that having Taylor, Sadiq, Garrett, Mitchell, and Hall all together, and now Cooper too, brings. Now, I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You're a Jet fan. Not just Jets. Who's the greatest number 24 you've ever seen play?
Freeman McNeil? Is that what we're doing? Oh, no, Darrell Revis.
It doesn't have to be Jet. Who's the best 24 you've ever seen?
I can't. Oh, in football or in life? Because in life it's Kobe Bryant. Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
In football,
Kobe Bryant. Darrell Revis.
All right, then I got to leave you on here for Macho calling in because he's got both up on the wall behind him.
Was Freeman McNeil 24?
Yes, he was. Freeman McNeil, so. Ray Mickens, and then Revis.
Isn't that weird that 24 came to my mind as Freeman McNeil before Revis? That's weird.
I'm surprised it took so long for you to get to Kobe.
I'm thinking Jets, and then I'm thinking
got you. Yeah. So the first thing I want to say is you said that the draft was gay, and you gave it a C. If it's gay, you should have gave it a D. That's the first thing. It doesn't make sense.
C could be the top. The C.
It could be. But you say I'm giving them the D. Now I'm giving them the C. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
But
good point.
I would say that I would give it a
good
B.
job note taking backstage, Macho. Congrats.
That's all
program,
that's what I called for. Honestly, I know what you guys like here. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Thank you.
All right, man. Good call. You're out. Be good.
So I think that the Bailey cancellation visit was more of the Jets just not showing their hands. They've done a master class of not telling anybody or giving a tell of who we were going to take at 2, even though it was between those two. Those were obvious, but nobody knew until the pick happened. So I think that's what they did. With the cancellation. I gave the grade a B because Bailey at 2. I think if we're going with edge rusher, I still believe Bain is the best edge rusher in this draft class. I understand the arm length stuff, whatever. So if they want to take Bailey,
about that, why is that the biggest deal in the world now? His arm length. Like why was that like he?
I've never seen guys care about 2 inches.
He was the best player in college football last year. Like it really did. Like I watched him sometimes. Like that could be the Heisman winner. What is this arm length thing? Like why is this?
Here's what it is. With offensive tackles and edge rushers, they believe that if you have the longer arms and you can make contact first, you control the engagement. So if an offensive lineman can get his hands on you and then get you in, he controls you. if you can deliver that blow as an edge rusher to the outside shoulder and or hook the arm up,
Or get
you can control it. Now, I saw something the other day on Twitter that really it's not what they measure. That's what they measure at the combine. It's just the arm length. But when teams have individual workouts, they do the wingspan because you could be fucking massively barrel chested. Your arms might be shorter, but you are built bigger, and the wingspan matters to some teams more than just the individual arm length.
I like that, and that makes sense. That makes sense. And then with the leverage part, I understand that part. But what you said also with trying to get the hook under the quickness and the bend that Bain has, I don't think he's going to have problems getting around some of these offensive tackles, honestly. And I think that he was the number one edge rusher. But I'm okay with taking Bailey. I understand the pick, and I'm okay with it. I'm not mad at it. I'm just not excited about it. Now, when we go to 16 with Sadiq, I think that what Nick said, you said he was possibly the best weapon in the draft.
Yes,
I agree.
He's
and
the
I
greatest
think
mismatch. Like he's the one who's going to give the defense most trouble. If you have a wide receiver, you throw a corner on him. But now when you have him, what are you going to do?
You throw a corner on him. He's bigger than most of the corners.
You're going to put a linebacker on him. You're going to bring the safety up. I mean, he can run
say
past these guys.
Yeah, well, I would bring a safety. No, is that not good?
Most
you could
safeties
try
might
that,
not
but
be able to hang with him. 4.39 is elite speed. Now, can he?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is it just straight speed, or can he play with? Can he get open? Is he quick-footed where he can cut and use that speed? Some guys can run in a straight line, but they can't play side-to-side cuts. When they cut, they're heavy-footed. Their foot goes into the ground. Then they got to restart, and that's when routes get jumped. But if you can plant and turn like Garrett, Justin Jefferson, those guys, when they make a move, they don't decelerate at all. Now, I'm going to watch a lot of film tomorrow on Cooper and Sadiq, and I'll have more information on my thoughts on them tomorrow night. Again, I'll be here tomorrow night with a couple of guests coming in for round 2 and 3. Might just be 2. Who knows? If we're having a great time, we'll hang out. You know how we do here on the show. But I think Sadiq could apply the most pressure on defenses. And when you come out and you got Garrett and Mitchell, and then you got Taylor and Sadiq, and then you got Brees in the backfield, and then you motion Brees out, and now you got Taylor and Sadiq in tight with Brees, Mitchell, and Garrett. What the fuck? How are you going to cover that? If you want to go light, we're going to check. We're going to run the ball down your goddamn throat with 7-man blocking. If you want to go big, all right, we're going to motion guys out. We're going to check. We're going to go 5 wide, cover it. You can attack and you can put the pressure on the defense. Glenn said tonight on the mic, we're going to dictate what defense you're in, whether it's dime, whether it's nickel, whether it's base, by our packages. That's putting the pressure on the defense. And when they make their call, they're stuck with it. You have the flexibility and the mobility to move around and now exploit them. So it's a chess match. And if you have weapons that can block and create hell in pass routes, that's why I love the Sadiq pick.
And I agree. And I think that he is going to be that variable in that math equation for us, to where, like you said, we can line him up anywhere. Now, I don't know if he has the breakaway speed when it comes to cuts. I think he does have that breakaway speed and straight speed. But I think for him, the most important thing is going to be who's covering him at the time. If it's a corner that's covering him, then most likely you won't be able to create this type of separation that you would want. But he's a bigger person, to where even if you could get it into his vicinity, throw it up there, give him a jump ball, he's most likely going to come down with it over most of these cornerbacks. And if you got a linebacker on him, he's burning them. So I think he's that perfect weapon for us, even though I wanted a wide receiver. I know Lemon was there. I know, Gary, you're saying that he was possibly the best wide receiver. I think Tyson's the best receiver, for my opinion. But I think this draft is mostly a pick your flavor type of draft when it comes to wide receivers.
And that's what you get nowadays. Like, these guys are so fleet-footed and so agile and so athletic, and they hit the NFL, and a lot of the first-round wide receivers and even beyond are making instant impacts. Now, do you have your smaller, quicker guy? Maybe you want your bigger field stretcher type of guy. It's you're compiling guys in the scheme that complement one another, and it's apples and oranges, right? You might have 6 apples, now you need an orange. You might have 6 oranges, now you need an apple. You want to have variety, because it makes it more difficult for the defenses to cover. And that's the beauty of Sadiq, Gary. And for somebody who loved Brock Bowers so much, I'm surprised you're not bigger on the pick of Sadiq.
I'm not against, like I said, if all
three
receivers are gone, definitely take Sadiq. I was with that, but Lemon
It's more
was
the
there.
Lemon.
It's not. I don't want Sadiq because I really wanted Lemon.
Yeah,
I
but
can
then if you have
understand that.
Lemon, you got to play Garrett outside more. And I think a lot of people believe Garrett will work better inside. And Lemon's not the outside frame.
So
I'm
I
saying
think
you get those two guys with those hands, like you're catching everything. Just
right,
put the ball in their vicinity, and they're catching the ball. Like both of them have stupid hands.
I think, but the beauty of us trading up to get Cooper at 30 was to kind of finish that equation to where Cooper is somebody that played in the slot all of last year, but he also played outside before. So you can move him around as well as moving Sadiq around. We know Garrett Wilson can do both as well. We can literally put any one of those three in the slot. We can, like, the formations are kind of limitless now. And also Cooper helps our run game.
How do we feel? Because there was a time
give me one second,
in college.
guys. Give me 1 second, please. A couple things I missed. Bill, I apologize.
Okay.
Bill's been a member for 16 months. Asked, bigger surprise pick, Tate or Simpson? It wasn't Tate because ESPN showed Tate. They showed Bailey too. I couldn't hear what they were saying. Like the crowd would get quiet at the place we were at when Goodell got to the mic. So I couldn't hear what they were saying, but they showed Bailey, and then we knew Bailey was the pick. Then they're showing Tate. I'm not going to say the biggest surprise because I thought, and I've said, Simpson going to Rams is the perfect fit. Whether they do it or not is the question. But you have Stafford. You have the great offensive mind who can develop him. There's no pressure on the kid. And then now you have your pass the torch guy because we know McVay's not going anywhere unless he chooses to. So you have a guy to develop, and that's a great situation for him. I was thrilled Simpson was off the clock before us at 16.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't surprise me, but it elated me. What do you guys think?
I knew he would get overdrafted. Quarterbacks always are. It was a one quarterback draft. Someone was going to reach. And look, maybe Simpson will be great. He's obviously going to a great system, a great organization. They'll make the most of him. So it's good for Simpson. And if they believe in him, I'm sure he won't bust. But I was sure glad he was taken before 16.
Yeah.
I did not want that. Yeah.
Hey, going into this, I said many times, for me, who wanted Reese, worst case scenario today would have been Bailey and Simpson. And it's not that I didn't want that I don't like Bailey, but I wanted Reese. So it would have been like, oh, fuck. One other super chat to get to. Ralphie says, let's get CJ Allen at 44. Ralphie, you speak in my language.
Anthony Hill Jr. Anthony Hill Jr.
If you get me Allen,
Rodriguez,
any of them, I think they're all going to be tremendous players. And I think the biggest surprise for me, none of those three went in the round one. That's my biggest surprise.
Sonny Styles is the only linebacker I think that went in round one. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. And there was about 8 trades too. I thought one of them would go. So for 44, since 44 is up there, what is your preferred for both of you guys? Your preferred position? It may be not specific player, but preferred position that they tackle with 44.
Linebacker, unless the McCoy quarterback falls to 44, I would take him. But other than that, I would look at linebacker because I think that's a position of need and it's a deep position in this draft.
Okay, Nick.
Give me a linebacker. If it's staying at 44 and no maneuvering, and I think this could be a place where we trade back from, even if we get another 4, and then you have 3 4s, and then you can move up into 3 with it. You know what I mean? You might not get the 3 in the first trade back, but now you stockpile 3 4s where you could team 2 of them up to move up.
Right.
I mean, if McDonald's there, I would love to put McDonald on that front. But the 3 middle linebackers I want to move Sherwood post June 1st. So if you get Allen, Rodriguez, or Hill and put them next to DeMario and let them learn from DeMario how to be a pro, how to break down film, how to get your body ready in the week for how to recover and just be a professional. I think that's just as important to the defense as getting a mentor for the rookie quarterback. So having DeMario Davis there to teach one of those 3 guys, I'm in favor of. McNeil Warren, You know, there's
McNeil Warren. Yeah.
Yeah, there's. I'm going off the top of my head. Tankathon didn't update who's available
prospects
right now, but yeah, so I'm going off the top of my head. I think we're done with weapons. I don't think we go running back. I don't think we take quarterback at 44. If anything, 103 or move up. But go ahead.
For me, I think I would attack guard.
Yeah,
I think
Pasantis
I want
too. Yeah,
Pasantis, yes. Pasantis or Pregnon. I like Pregnon as well.
Pregnon's too old, man. You got Bailey already at 23. Pregnon's 24 and change. I think he's 24.65 years old as of today.
I feel like everybody's going to start coming out older. Like that's the normal at this point, 24.
No, it's going to change because not everyone has the extra COVID years and shit. So now you're going to see kids coming back out at 20, 21 years old. You're seeing it already.
The money, though, too. I think that's keeping a lot of people there.
Yeah, they're going to save for 5 years now because they're getting a ton of money to stay in college.
Right.
Yeah, but that's going to end because their extra year of eligibility from 2020 is now
gone. That's gone.
Yeah, that's no longer existing.
Yeah, I think 23, 24 isn't going to be as old as it used to be back in the days. Like if you were 24 coming out at 24, that was because you couldn't get it done in your first or second
year. You
year.
went on your trip or whatever they call it. What do the Mormons do? They go.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
They're
missionary. Yeah, they go on their mission.
Yeah,
that was Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill had the all-time the single game rushing record against Texas. So think of all the great running backs that Texas played against: Barry Sanders, Thurman Thomas, Adrian Peterson. None of them ran for more yards in a single game against Texas than Taysom Hill. White boy in a knee brace ran for like 350 off of us. Like, is this really happening? Like, this is a nightmare. They beat us 2 years in a row. BYU.
Well, what knee was the brace on?
I was on his left knee. If I remember.
I just
remember like white boy. I didn't even know who he was. This like white boy in a leg brace is absolutely shredding us.
Didn't he just?
Bro. That was the last
I think
time
he scored a
saw white boy
touchdown.
in knee braces run.
I think didn't he score a touchdown against us like week 16 or some shit? Week 16, 17? He came in for like 2 plays and scored a touchdown.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
Well,
like he threw it.
Summarizes it perfectly right here.
There you go. There you go.
Well said, Clancy. You're a wordsmith. Real quick, he's been in the back for a little bit, and we got conversation going on. He's super chatted a bunch tonight. We got the Dream joining us. What's up, brother?
The Dream.
Gary.
What up, Dream?
Gary. Gary.
Yeah.
His dog gets jealous.
I see that.
Gary, bro. I've voted for you like 3 times, man.
I appreciate you, Dream. I appreciate you.
You're gonna win this thing, man.
I need y'all to come out and vote for me. I need y'all's support.
Well, I mean, not y'all.
Nick, I know you're not supposed to vote because you're in the committee, but no one would be the wiser if you did.
It has nothing to do with me being in the committee. It has to do with me. It's a lot of people watch my show, and I don't ever want to go out and say, "Oh, I voted for you," or "I didn't."
You don't have to tell anyone. You don't have to tell anyone. You can just wink.
I'm being honest with it. Like,
he just doesn't want to vote for you. It's all right.
Bill has a good question. It's Thursday. Why are you hammered? He has off tomorrow. He emailed me earlier in the day. He's off tomorrow. He's a professional. He wouldn't be drinking.
You drive a propane truck, Dream?
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Thank you for your service. Appreciate you, my man.
Well, also, Gary, there's one thing that I don't like about you.
There's only one thing? I take that as a compliment. What's that?
Yeah, you might have the shortest list ever, bro.
Yeah. I'm actually not gonna vote for you because
all right.
I'm a gourmaniac. I love gourmet.
I'm not Gorman, so you know.
I mean, you are Gary. I mean, you are basically, Gary. Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
You are basically the main character of the Jake Asman show. I would say it like that. Yeah.
Then vote for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but I mean, but then there's Gorman.
He likes the side characters.
Yeah, Gorman's the supporting actor, right?
Yeah.
There's
nothing wrong with that.
Gorman is like Fez.
Fez.
There's just, I mean, like, Gary, Gary, there's you, and you are correct on a lot of shit. But
Thank you.
then there's Gorman.
Gorman is Gorman. But I
Exactly.
feel
That's
like
what I'm
Gorman
saying.
has a very
I
short
think-
fuse, and you can get under like there are certain fighters who you can just say certain things to them. You can get underneath their skin and take them out of their game like that. I feel Gorman is that way. I think I can get Gorman.
Ruffs, Gary. That's a
Gorman-
side of Gorman that, like, you got to admit, right? Like roughing at you,
Gary,
like a
Gary,
lot of people
listen.
happy to see. Like Gorman,
No, because
Gorman
people like
breaking
Gorman because they
character
think
and going vicious and attacking you, people would be like, "Oh shit, Gorman's got a set of balls." That
they
could
wouldn't
sway
like
a
it
little
because
bit of
that's
a vote.
That's not Gorman. People like Gorman because he's that shucks kind of guy, right? Like,
Well, yeah, like
once he goes,
this is Gary's right because Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls with that all
That's true.
type of
He did win two.
attitude, right?
Does that mean that I have to be, if Gorman's Eli Manning, does that mean I have to be the elite defense to help him beat Gary?
You're David Tyree.
Yeah,
Gorman's gonna make
you
one
might have
throw.
to catch a weird catch. No,
I told Nick last year that if I get to the finals, I want to see Gorman because Gorman's got weaknesses that you can expose, right? Like, unlike Mayweather in there, I'm going to see what you do good. I'm going to take it away from you. You're not doing that tonight.
Well,
and I can do that to Gorman. Bonesy has no weaknesses. That's why, like I said, if I can beat Bonesy, I can beat him because there's no weaknesses to Bonesy. Gorman's got weaknesses. He's got holes in his defense. He's got tells.
What?
I'm gonna fight Mayweather. I'm gonna take
about
over
this final?
Gary,
I know you guys mentioned.
give me one. Give me one week
Hold on,
Gorman
G.
exposure.
Hold on a second, G. Hold on. In the chat, Cisco said Chef Kev against Gary. What about
We're not there yet.
What about this potential final?
Mm.
Gorman and the Vic fellow were together
I think
tonight.
Gorman runs away with that. I think I do like the Pennington jersey.
Nice.
But I think Gorman runs away with that.
What it sounds like is Dream loves you, Gary, but he lusts for Gorman.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
that's a great way to.
I got you. I feel you right here.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Gary.
I understand you supported me
so
this
sweet.
far. You know,
He meant that so much.
it's all right.
Sorry. I'm sorry,
He's
bro.
also a Colts fan, and I'm
well,
Gary, don't knock
that
Gary.
did
Don't knock
did
that.
happen.
he
You need
said that the season.
The Colts
I want
are
to put
1-8 since Gorman declared his allegiance. He is a jinx, and he's doing God's work helping the Jets out.
my
When the
neighbor.
trade
is
went through and Gorman had his allegiance, he said that he's going to declare as a Colts fan the rest of the year.
Well,
The
let me
Colts
ask you
on
all this:
Tankathon
where
had
where
the
was
32nd pick.
where was
Hold
where
on,
was
Dream,
Get?
hold on.
All right.
They had the number one. They were projected. They had the best record in football. Gorman said, "I declare," and they just started free falling. They went
fall.
fucking 1-8
breakneck
the
speed.
rest of the
Yeah.
way,
And then
they ended
Sauce
up being the
got
number
traded.
16 pick, which ended up being Kenyon Sadiq. And now Jones is hurt. Anthony Richardson's your other choice. This Colt pick, and they got rid of receivers. Like this Colt pick this year could be top 3.
And they added Michael
Colt
Clemens.
could be that bad.
Oh,
and they had Michael
and
Clemens.
Come
Thank
on.
you for reminding me.
Come
And
on, man.
now Michael Clemens and Sauce are leading the blue tank to get the Jets the number 1 overall pick next year.
Love
They're a
it.
team, bro. If you're a Jets fan, you want Gorman and the Colts to suck the big C or D, depending if you're Gary or Macho, whatever letter you prefer.
The big C.
My neighbor from Indiana. My neighbor is from Indiana. Huge Colts fan. He doesn't know Charles Gorman. Hates him. I told him that one of my Jets buddy is jumping bandwagon and going to the Colts. It's like, no, I don't want anyone from your franchise cursing my team. Not this year. And from that point on, they went 1-8 or whatever they went. And he blames Charles Gorman. He blames the Jet fan for ruining his season, for cursing his franchise.
Can I speak for a second?
Yes.
All right, so I won a signed Vinny Testaverde jersey from Jake Asman show, correct?
Nice.
And
I'll take your
I
word
was like,
for it.
huh?
I'll take your word for it.
It's in on there on the pool table, but like, yeah, it was like I gave it
That's
to
where I
my
put my
father.
signed jerseys.
Huh?
That's where I put my signed jerseys on the pool
Yeah,
table.
are you trying to ruin my?
What are you doing,
trying to
Nick?
stumble?
I know.
Come on.
I'm sassy. I'm sorry.
All right. So,
I'm
anyways,
such a C.
may I speak,
Yes.
Nick? So, anyways, I was with the Vintage. All right, he dipped out.
Oh, he's giving you the floor.
All right, so nobody cares. Gary, I care, and I voted for you like thrice. Yeah,
That's all I can ask for. That's all I can
yeah.
ask for.
I need to know what happened to the Vinny Testaverde jersey.
Really?
Yo,
Do you really care,
I would kill myself if you don't tell me.
Gary?
I'd love to know. I'm not gonna kill myself if you don't tell me, but I would prefer to know. I would definitely like.
He
to
doesn't
know.
want to know bad enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill myself over it, but I would like to know.
All right, so I got and so I got the signed Vinny Testaverde jersey. You know, it was my pop's birthday last 2 weeks ago, right? I gave him the jersey, right? And he's a Vinny Testaverde, Dan Marino guy. And I said to Jake, and Jake was like, that's a weird combination. And I'm like, hey, my dad, ashamed to say, this motherfucker is a front runner, right? When he grew up, he was all about the Miami Dolphins, right? And Marina, right? You know? And then he was, the Jets are good now in
98.
1998. Oh, Testaverde. The Jets. And then, guess what, Gary?
What's that?
He said, last season, he said, son. He was like, oh. I was like, oh. The, Daniel Jones and these Colts are making these moves. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? You too? Yeah, Dad, you and Gorman? Jesus Christ, I swear to God. Right?
So did he
Yeah,
keep the jersey?
What?
What happened to the jersey though?
No, I gave it to him because I gave it to him because
But like he kept it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you said it was on your table.
No, there's plenty of jerseys on my table that I won.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, was that a Karate Kick?
Yeah, Gorman beat Purple Belt Mike.
Yeah, well, no, you, well,
No, I
shit.
beat Bonesy.
Right into the sea.
Yeah. Yo, Gary, I voted for you twice, even
You got to zoom in more.
yeah.
My bad. I was doing scratch and sniff.
All right. Yo, Gary, I voted for you against yeah. But I don't know. I'm a gourmaniac. He's my guy.
Hey, look, it's
Nothing wrong with
understandable.
that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But I feel like I've taken you here to this point.
Dream carried your ass here.
I'm gonna have to let you go. All right.
I mean, it's been a hell of a ride, but I'm confident. I just need to go on air with Gorman, get underneath his skin in a way that I do. Like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. I didn't say anything. Get underneath his skin.
You didn't do nothing. But be just Gary. Yeah, this is the fucking best.
Don't do that, because then I'm gonna have to call in and argue with you, Gary.
I didn't say anything. He got mad at me. I don't know why. What did I do?
You're gonna turn into Mikey.
Yeah, you know how I get underneath people's skin.
Hey, get in here. You want a treat?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
No,
once
talk-
said to Jake, everyone's got a
talk-
talent. God gives
talk-
everyone a
talking about
talent.
the-
And Jake's like, what?
yo, get this shit, yo. Last Friday, a coworker of mine ran into the office,
That must hurt.
pulled out a gun, and waved it around and threatened to kill everybody.
I don't do that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, don't do that. That's not cool.
no.
Where I come from in Texas, if someone pulls out a gun and threatens them, 5 people are just gonna blast them. Like that'll be the end of him.
Yeah, well,
like that's not gonna fly where I'm from. Like if you pull out a gun like that,
I was not
You're
in
gone,
the office.
yeah.
I was not in the office. I was driving around. But I mean, yo, my coworker was he kind of like tackled him, like took him outside and disarmed him. Like this dude's like a hero or something.
they're just blasting them out. Yeah, you're not gonna threaten me.
Well, just disarm.
Yeah, women carry guns in Texas. My wife carries a gun in her purse. Women
Everyone carries guns in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I could never carry a gun because I drink too much. I might like go on, rub it around and show it off too much, and
You'd put it down somewhere and forget it.
Yeah,
It'd be on this table with all the jerseys.
Yeah, the Vinny Testaverde would have holes in it.
I think I'm gonna put this out there. I think every woman should carry a gun.
All right, chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
No, I mean that. Everyone. It's the great
Let's
equalizer.
calm down.
Let's break this down. I get the
Fair enough.
ideology.
Fair enough.
I get the theory behind it and protection. But if they can't operate a car and get it between
Thank you.
2 white lines in a parking lot,
Come
you
on.
want them fucking carrying a weapon?
Now, can I
great equalizer.
can I sort of explain why Gary is getting so much heat?
He's getting what?
Heat.
Heat.
Oh, heat. Oh, I heard heesh.
Yeah, because Gary doesn't explain himself too well, right?
Mm.
He's like, oh, I don't like women can vote. These fucking ne'er-do-wells and fuck all of them. It's like Gary is trying to explain. It's like, dude, most people shouldn't vote because most people are dummies,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Gary, should we be able like I know you always say IQ, but what if we performed like what do you call it? Like physical challenges. Like if a woman can parallel park, she's
remember
a
American
I just don't really want. I just don't really want women voting, and it's not like there's lots of good reasons not to allow women to vote. Basically, what it comes down to is they vote the wrong way on everything. They vote for security over freedom always. This is documented. But
Gary,
they do. They vote wrong on everything.
Gary,
They never voted correct on
Gary!
anything ever. All right. What's up?
women vote for open borders and communism. Well, like
That's security.
How does that?
No, it's not communism. It's coming in them. They vote for
Yeah,
coming in them.
yeah.
But like my real reason is I think that there should be one house, one vote. The male is the leader of the house. The husband is the leader of the home. He should cast the vote. Women can sway his vote. A woman can say, "This is why I think you should vote." Women got alcohol banned. They got prohibition in the early 1900s
how did that
when they
work?
had no vote. They couldn't vote, but they were able to get alcohol banned without a vote. Like you don't need to have a vote to have a say in things.
I got a question. So you don't want women to vote because you don't trust their judgment, correct?
But that's a part of it. I don't want to divide.
For the most part.
I think the power to divide, the power to vote is the power to divide. I think the most important thing that we have is the nuclear family. Once you, like, I couldn't imagine waking up and argue with my wife over who to vote for, right? So I think families should be unified. Discuss that in your own house, and then have the husband go cast the vote. I grew up in a house where my mom voted for one party and my dad voted for the other. I thought it was they would drive to the vote together, and then
How
cancel
dumb
each
is
other out.
that?
Like, wow, this is retarded. Like, why this is so stupid.
I don't know, because all right. My first thing was the reason I asked you that is because it sounds crazy to say I don't trust women to vote, but I trust all of them to have a weapon. Like all of them should have guns, but don't you
Yeah,
dare
you
fill
can't
out a
pull the
bubble.
lever. I don't want you
And
pulling the trigger.
don't you dare. But you can have the damn gun. So that was the only thing. And then also with
Whoa! What's wrong with that?
with all women having guns.
Yeah, and not being able to vote. Huh.
No, they should vote. I'm not saying they
No,
shouldn't.
I'm
But
saying
Gary,
they shouldn't be able to.
But Gary, if you give them all guns, couldn't they force their way into the polling station?
Not
No,
really, because the men would have guns
no.
too. Like, because
All
the
right.
men would have
All
guns too, right?
All right.
Like,
Okay.
like it's just kind of like a woman can't walk in an alleyway by herself at night, but she gets to vote on the commander in chief of the country. It's like, this is kind of weird. That's so kind of a weird thing.
I don't
right?
think those
Like,
two go hand in hand though.
what I'm saying is women are dependent on men for everything.
Exactly.
For everything, right? If you don't believe me, go look at
Except
the
for
Arab
having
world.
opinions, which they do very well doing that by themselves.
If men say you don't have any opinions, you don't have any opinions. And my evidence of this is the Arab world.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't get to speak. And there's nothing you can do about it because we have a monopoly on force and we're just going to use our force over you. Anything that a woman has is because a man allows her to have it and defends her right to have it. That's it.
Correct.
If men
But what
collectively
if it's
said
a
you get
strong
nothing,
lesbian
you have
woman defending her?
Look, there are always going to be China and there's always going to be Bobby, right? So yes, but by and large,
Please, Addie, make a fucking picture. Please make a picture of like Cartman as Bobby being Chinese.
there's always going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's always going to be that, right? But by and large, if men say women, you can't have this, guess who can't have it? And if you disagree with me, go look at the Arab world and tell me I'm wrong. They said, no, you can't have that. So you can't have it. You can't drive. You can't drive. You can't own anything.
But what if I hold up my hand high? You can't have it.
You just hold it up over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't
Like
have
my wife is 5'2". I'm 5'11". I just do this.
Yeah,
She's not-
I'm
I'm
5'11".
5'2". I'm 5'2", and Gary thinks I went to fucking China. Imagine
No.
being on a flight to China with Bobby next to you.
But there are a lot of good reasons why women shouldn't vote. Like I mean,
Is that a
there's
pool
reasons-
cue or a cigarette? That thing looks long as hell.
Yeah,
That's a C.
It's called a Misty. It's a woman's cigarette.
Oh man.
No, there's a lot of things. Women shouldn't vote because
So they can't vote, but you could take their cigarettes? That's wild.
women.
If men allow them to have cigarettes, they can have cigarettes, right?
What
Like
about
this
Blitz?
is just like the way that it is.
What about Blitz
No,
BK? He says, "Let your wife vote for the person you're voting for. Give your
No, I
candidate
get it.
double the votes.
The way we
It's
have
like
it now is
voting with
great for
different
me.
YouTube accounts."
I get 2 votes. My wife says to me when we go vote, "Who are we voting for?" And I tell her who
But
we're
Gary,
voting for. I give her a
you got
list.
too attached to the emotion of it and didn't let the joke hit. It says, "Give your candidate double the votes." It's like voting with different YouTube accounts.
Exactly. It's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Well, women vote for open borders and communism. That's what they vote for.
They vote for security over freedom. That is
Yes,
it's
exactly.
documented over and over and over and over. Again.
Yeah,
And that's why they should be
throughout
voting.
history.
So then if
From the
women
time
had the
they
number
got
2 pick, are they taking Reese or are they taking Bailey?
That's a good question. That's a good
Yeah.
question. Which
Well,
one's
who they have
better?
taken?
Who's cuter? Who looks better in green? That's the
All
one they
right,
would
pull up the pictures, Nick.
I don't know.
I mean,
We got to get down to the bottom of this.
Me. I think the answer is me.
Nick, yeah. Nick, the
Real
answer's
quick.
Nick.
David D says, "Nick, I thought of you when the Vikings selected Caleb Banks with pick number 18. I thought they were going to end up with him with
Hey.
pick number 49. I know
Hey.
you've been very high on Banks' potential. I was very happy for Banks, and I was even happier for us as Jets fans that we don't have to go against him in the AFC or in the AFC East. I think Banks is going to be tremendous, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy that the combine injury didn't affect him, and then he went where he should, is the first defensive tackle drafted.
All right. Okay.
It was a great pick. It was.
Yo, Gary, what did you think of the picks?
He thought it was
There
gay.
was nothing. There was nothing egregious. I just thought it was like gay. Like I would have went the other way. I would have taken Lemon at 16. I would've
Okay.
taken
You would
Reese
have
at 2.
went full Fagatino.
No, I would have went full straight. I would have acted like a man and taken Reese and Lemon. Like it's not egregious. It's not like taking Kyle Brady. It's not like taking Zach Wilson. It's not like, oh God, what did we just do? Like I just would have went the other way on it.
Yeah.
You go
yeah.
the other way on most takes.
There
Like
you go. There
you
you go.
do go against the
Thank
grain.
you. Thank you, Nick.
I don't mean go the other way. Like I mean like your
I
take
thought
is
that,
different.
I did think that's what you meant.
No,
did you?
When I said it, I was like, oh, he might think I'm. That's no, I wasn't doing a gay.
Yeah,
But if
Not
you
that
did,
bad.
we would take
like
your
I
ability to
said,
vote away.
like I said, full faggotero.
Oh yeah, they should
Right.
not be voting. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Can't even figure out if they ate
I
as part of
yo,
the
I like,
digestive
I
system
like,
or
I
reproductive
like, yo,
system. You can't be voting. No.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, go on, continue.
This is
Are
not
we
the Jake
drafting-
Asman
are
show.
we
This is not
drafting a kicker
ESPN approved.
Saturday?
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. If you're still hanging with us right now, God bless you. I love you guys.
Yeah, well, I'm
Hit the
off
like button if you haven't
tomorrow.
already.
I'm off.
Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
What was I?
On the pool table with the Testaverde jersey that I don't know what happened to it.
And the gun.
Oh yeah, the
Are
autograph.
you sure it was a Testaverde jersey and not a Brad Smith jersey? Are we certain?
Brad Smith.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh
know.
man, he was a great guy on
He
the
was a
team.
great gadget guy. He was tremendous. He was very vital in in big moments, man.
Look at this guy.
I agree with the chat.
You
Coop
look like
Bear
the
at 30.
Undertaker shooting a promo back in like the day.
Oh,
There's a purple light, and occasionally we see a silhouette.
Gary, were you a fan of WWE back in the day?
A little bit. Like I watched it when I was in college, like early 20-aughts, and then I watched it like a little bit.
20-aughts.
Yeah, like 20-5, 20-4. Like
Were
all
you
my
a
Frat brothers watched it.
Hogan
I
guy,
watched it.
Ric Flair, or no?
Oh, I did like Ric Flair, but my favorite wrestler was Owen Hart because I'm a little brother and Owen Hart was a little brother. And when he beat Bret Hart, that was like that was the coolest thing to me. Like, that was
WrestleMania
like,
10. That was the opening
Yeah.
match of WrestleMania 10.
Yep.
And then in the final match of WrestleMania 10, Bret Hart went on to win the title. So he lost to Owen in the opening match, and then he won the title in the final match.
Yeah,
Very
that's
interesting.
right.
paper champion,
that was-
not even the
that was
champion of his own house. Paper champion, Bret Hart.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's still alive, so I think he won long term.
It's true. It's true. True.
Well, no, there was only because
1:30, guys. We're gonna get some shit.
It was, it was,
It's gonna get dark.
it was only
Not as dark
because
as the dreams picture.
Never.
it was only because. Oh,
Can you say rest in peace?
yeah. Sorry. Rest in peace.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
Rest in peace.
No, it was only because Owen Hart fell from the rafters.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
That's
character? Here's a trivia question for you. What character was he dressed
The
up as?
rooster, red rooster.
No, it was not the
No,
rooster.
it was blue something.
Yep.
Blue.
It was a bird, but it wasn't rooster.
Yeah. So.
Anyone?
Blue Blazer. Blue Blazer.
Yes.
Blue Blaze.
Ah,
Yes, right. Yes.
Yep.
Now, actually, dude, back in the day, I actually begged my parents to purchase that pay-per-view, and yeah. And when that actually happened, the cameras like were spanning around the crowds after Owen Hart fell to his death. It was a crazy moment.
All right. I'm going to give you the craziest moment of the day.
All right.
Diana Rossini tweets in 2020.
Oh,
What a day.
yes.
There we go.
9 months later,
Let's
her
read.
son
Let's
is
read
born.
some of
Hold
these.
on, Dream. Hold on.
It's important.
Ooh.
She
Ooh,
tweets,
yes.
what a day. 9 months later, her son Michael is born.
Michael. Mm-hmm.
If
She
you
has a
are
son.
smashing a dude, cheating
Michael.
on your husband, and then name the kid after the guy that you're fucking, whether it's his or not.
But read the tweet though. The message that she said 4 days after he was born.
She's a
What was that?
mother.
I didn't see that one.
It was so 4 or 5 days after Michael or Mike, I don't know what the son's name was born. She put that she was looking at her newborn son named Michael, thinking of the greatest players or coaches named Michael.
Yeah. Or what were like the traits or for the great players.
Vrabel?
Do you think that?
Yeah.
Do you think it's Vrabel's kid? Like, is that what? Is that what?
I
we're
don't
getting
I
at?
don't know if it's Vrabel's
But if
kid,
I'm
but
the dad, if
but-
I'm the Shake Shack dude or husband, well, we're gonna find the fuck out.
But like honestly, that
We
guy
need more-
is a
more
problem with
puppets.
men. Everyone knew she was a hoe before they started dating. That was out since Scott McLaughlin, the GM of the of
Redskins
the
in
Redskins are
06, I
smashing
believe,
her.
right?
Yeah, 15, yeah.
15. Okay.
Like, this goes back. This is nothing new. Like
His wife called her out too and said that
Right.
she was inappropriate and
Like everyone knew this. And he married her knowing she was a hoe. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like, you already know she's the town bicycle, and you married her. Like,
one of the greatest rap lines of all time. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
you cannot.
Hoes don't act right.
They don't. They don't.
Damn, I'm trying to find the thing. They also had her.
Stop talking about my ex-girlfriend like that. Huh?
Oh, okay. That's a sore spot. My fault.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. How was she back in the day?
She's still calling, right?
She still calls?
Yo, check this out, bro.
Oh boy.
Yo, this girl.
Those
10
glasses don't have
years
size?
I haven't spoken to her, right?
Just one.
And she's like, oh my God. Hey, Mr. Andrew. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this?
Well,
Oh,
you
it's
probably
all-
didn't know because you couldn't see the fucking caller ID screen with your glasses like that.
Well, yeah, I definitely had to jiggle the, Oh, it's old Tammy. Like, Tammy from 10 years ago. Like, who the fuck? What? Okay, all right, you want to fuck again? All right, let's ride it out. Yeah. She's like, I'm about to get kicked out of my apartment. Can you send me $1,200?
There you go. Always,
Get the fuck out of here.
There's
No.
always a hidden motive. Always. Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You can go cry on the sidewalk. Biatch. Yeah. The way
I
they.
feel like Dream is
I
like
was
the Jacksonville Biggie. So after I shits on the bitch, because I shits on her.
Yeah, exactly. But I always, hey, I'm a good guy, right? I'm like, oh, I have a good heart.
Now, this is the woman that you sent me the pictures of?
No. Oh, you want the latest one?
Oh shit.
Oh, I thought this was the that lady.
How many you got?
What prostitutes?
He's got hoes.
Different area codes.
In different propane trucks.
Can we just be real here right here? I'm not like some pussy slayer, all right? I'm just,
I don't know.
No, it's absolutely not true. But I have this. There's the woman and she sent me a picture of her lately, right? And I know her mouth was closed because there ain't no teeth left in that mouth. She's drug addict, right?
If she's got no teeth in her mouth, it's a pretty good shot.
Why would she ask me for money 10 years after not speaking to her?
Because she needs drugs. She doesn't have the money for the drugs.
Because
But you missed your opportunity. She has no teeth.
She's burned a lot of bridges, right? Gary?
She an arsonist?
I mean, maybe.
No, I'm talking like she don't even have family members no more that give a shit, no? Gary?
I mean, if she chased away her entire family, it's probably a reason for it.
So why?
Hold on, Gary.
Why is she asking me?
Gary, you missed the most important question there. Dream, if you were to marry this woman, would she vote the way that you were telling her to?
No, I'd put her in a fucking cage where,
All right, well, we're not doing that.
Okay.
It's just how
Gary's like, oh, that's a good idea.
It's his castle.
Maybe she gets sober. Yeah.
Maybe she gets sober.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, it's your castle.
She only gets what you give
what
her,
you
so
do
it's your
as
choice.
king of your castle is what you do as king of your castle. Shout out to Lee Van, who's currently in Japan for the Inoue fight. Inoue and Nakatani. Shout out to Lee Van.
Oh, that's fire. Japan.
Yeah.
Wait, now we know what happened to the glasses. She took the arm and sold it for drugs.
Oh, shit. She got 45 cents for that side.
All right. I'm gonna start.
You,
Put her in a cage.
you want? All right, hold on. You want to see this bitch?
Well, email me the photo. Don't just pop up a photo.
All right. Let's do it.
This is what
Jay,
you get at
you sat through
1:45 in the
3
morning.
hours
Come
of
on,
Mikey
Jay.
Midnight. this is just a better internet connection. That's all.
I'm not gonna do this.
We can hear you.
Dream is naked
I
right now.
know. I'm
Oh,
not
that's
gonna
it.
do it.
Now we don't see you, Mikey. Put your hands up.
Lee, how are you enjoying Japan? I went to Tokyo and then we went over to Chiba, that peninsula. That's where we were at when I was there. But how are you enjoying Japan? Japan's a hell of a country. Japan a great country.
I can never sit on a plane that long.
Yo,
How
are
long
you
is the flight?
kidding me? Yo.
12?
From here, from the East Coast. Wow.
Yeah,
It's forever. But you go to Hawaii, you fly to Hawaii first, spend a couple
14
days in Hawaii,
hours?
and then fly there.
It's 13 to Hawaii.
I didn't fly direct. Like I said, I flew from here, DFW, to Honolulu, and then from Honolulu to Japan. So I didn't fly direct. From New York, from LaGuardia, or JFK.
Lee Van.
Yeah, it's probably 13, 14 hours.
Sorry, Lee
Well,
Van.
Vivian, go back to the beginning of the show. Full jet.
No, it's
stop
not
for
that.
an
It's
hour
probably
and-
9 or
and
10,
An hour
right?
and a half, easy.
Because it's probably 9 or 10. I would say it's probably 10. Direct from LaGuardia.
Where's this picture?
Oh, it's 14. Okay. It's 14 hours in. Okay. Oh.
Imagine if Rossini is watching. Yeah, it's just.
She's definitely watching this at 1:45 in the morning.
Well, she's gonna have to get familiar with the internet because she's gonna.
I'm just
be
gonna
working
start
for
putting hashtag
OnlyFans.
Diana Rossini in all of my show descriptions.
That's smart.
She's 43. I mean, she's gonna have a rough go of it on OnlyFans, competing with 23-year-olds. I'm just saying.
No, she won't. She'll do fine.
Popularity pays.
Yeah, she'll do fine.
Opened an
For
OnlyFans.
a minute, but then people just
Shannon
realize the
Elizabeth
content's
from
not.
American Pie just opened up an OnlyFans.
How's she doing? Like she's competing with 23-year-olds. She's competing with people like you know what I'm saying. Like she'll
Yeah, you
have
gotta know your demographic. Like if you're older, like Carmen Electra has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but okay, like stop. Carmen Electra is a 10 out of 10. Diana Rossini is like 9.
One of the baddest bitches to ever walk the planet in her prime.
Diana Rossini, like Nick said, though, has the mystique. You know what I'm saying? She has the popularity.
That'll last for so long, and then people will be like, "This is poor content." And she's 43 years old, and she looks like a grandmother. Like I'm not really into this anymore. It was cool at first, but
Some
Would
people
I
like
be
that.
okay to show this picture,
Some people like that.
Andrew.
I'm lost. Hold on.
We're over
Diana
here.
Rossini's over
Show it.
all right.
She kind of look like Diana. Hold on.
I know the fucking the.
Yeah.
Some people like Gil.
Well, she's white. We know Bobby Midnight approves, right, Jay? There was a long
be a
thing
lot
this
of
morning
people
with
to support her
Jay Reeves
lifestyle.
was teasing Bobby. We were teasing Bobby all morning.
That's an absolute fucking drug addict because you know her mouth is closed because there's no teeth in there.
Wait, so you don't know if she has teeth or not? You're assuming because her mouth is closed that she doesn't
This
have
was
teeth.
10 years ago. She hit it last night, bro.
No, I understand. I'm saying the teeth thing. Like, you know for sure she has no teeth, or you're saying that she has no teeth because her mouth is closed?
I mean, yeah, and she smoked heroin in my house, and it made me dizzy at one night. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool that Johnny Boy and Boy Green got the card, huh?
Yeah, also,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Also, dude, she fucking came in and smoked heroin
Dreams of square.
out of an empty beer can, and that shit. This is a professional job.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my cue to start winding the show down when we get into smoking and
All
heroin.
right.
All right.
It's just
Dream,
turning up.
Thank you for the super chat,
It's
buddy.
just getting lit. Yeah, what were we talking
Yeah,
about?
well, that was the problem, right?
Yeah.
All right, Gary.
All right, but wait,
You're my
before I let you
favorite.
go, Peter
I'm
Pins had a
going
really good
Gorman.
question.
I love you, Gary.
Real quick,
right.
Peter Pins had a good question. Squirter or no?
Oh yeah, when she smokes heroin out of the
We
beer
wanted to get away
can.
from that. We were going not a smoker, a squirter. She a squirter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Also, yeah.
All right.
That too.
All right. You got to be careful. She's trying to smoke while you're doing that. She could put her flame out.
Let's say it's $10 a month, Dream. Would you subscribe to Diana Rossini's OnlyFans?
Is there nudity?
No, I would never simp. I would never simp on a bitch like that.
There's my man. There you go, Dream. There you go. I love it.
What if she called you one night and said, "Hey, Dream, my husband and I got into a fight. He kicked me out. I need $1,200."
Well, Mike Vrabel's. Hold on. Do
Call
it
Mike
again.
Vrabel. What do you want me to? Yeah.
Can I fuck Mike Vrabel's wife? Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know wife was coming
fuck
after.
Mike Vrabel's wife. Yeah.
That was a
God,
pause.
yeah,
That was a
Let's do
pause.
that. Let's do that.
That would be great punishment if Roger Goodell's like, "Hey, we got to send you to Jacksonville."
Yeah.
I got to go coach the Jaguars.
Yeah.
No, you got another thing you got to take care of.
Worse.
Yeah.
Also, here, bring him this new pair of glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And some heroin. Sorry.
Yeah. No heroin. Come
All
on,
right.
man.
Dream, you're the man.
Also, yeah, man.
I am
You
going to
guys.
pray heavily for you and your
Love
situation.
you guys. All right. Well, Gary, I wanted you into the Final Four, but yeah, Gorman.
I'm here.
Sorry.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I do ask for your vote, but if you vote for Gorman, I understand. I would like you to vote for me.
Yeah. I'm a gourmaniac.
Think about it. That's all I ask. Think about it. Think about it. Think about who.
A little bit. Yeah. All right. I do love you, Gary. I
love you too, Jim. You always bring entertainment. You bring good value.
All right. All right. I'm out.
All right, good job by the three of us. Oh, Gary left too? I was going to say good job by the three of us. Collectively, just sitting there quietly. No, we didn't have the cue. We all just knew. Sit there. Well, Macho, I appreciate you calling in with the sports takes and 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Listen, we're not viciously attacking one another over the picks. So I think that there's good potential here. And that's what you could ask for. I think Muji operated well. I think that Muji put us in a position to get playmakers on defense and offense. And we have some substance. We have the line. We have the beef now on defense. Now you got to get guys who can make a difference. Maybe you go get a middle linebacker tomorrow and solidify your front seven. Maybe you get a guy on the back end, a corner or a safety. You get an offensive lineman.
Hope so.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. The players we can go back and forth on, but I think the game plan was very, very well executed. And I hope they continue to keep this game plan and keep on going throughout the rest of the draft, because we definitely still have some holes to fill, even though I do like where we are tonight versus where we were this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Stack, my boy, the bracelet was with me today, man. A gift when I met him. He came back to the States for a little bit, and it brought the Jets good luck today. So I'll be rocking this all through draft weekend. And I mentioned this earlier in the show that Stack is always telling me to do more shorts. So it's draft weekend. We got a lot of content. Why are you waving like Bobby in the back?
Yeah, come here. Yeah.
I feel like he just put a spell on us.
Yeah. All right, Macho. Hey, man, don't be a stranger, man. Call back in again.
I got you, bro.
Also, got to get a Griffey on that wall, too. If you get a Griffey with 24 there, that'll look fucking dope.
I got to make some space. I got a bunch of Pokemon cards here. Maybe I could take those out.
Yeah, you get a Griffey there with all the 24s. That'll be
That'd be fire.
tremendous. That's three of the greatest.
100%. Yeah, all three sports too. So
yeah,
that's definitely a good idea. But hey, great show. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, man. You're welcome anytime. Talk soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks. Night one is over. Thank you guys for being here last night. 4 hours of show. Today, about an hour and 20. Tonight, 220. About 8 hours of shows in the last 30 hours. So I appreciate all of you. Like I said, you take time out of your days, your lives to be here and be a part of this program, and that means the world to me. Thank you to everyone for the super chats, gifting memberships. Again, congrats to Kyle Clifton. He won the Curtis Martin football. Cisco won the Chad Pennington mini helmet. Leany won the Vinny Testaverde. It's in the text. And Snowball won the Don Maynard. So shout out to them. Draft weekend, all super chats, gifted memberships are doubled. Tomorrow night, we will be on 7 o'clock, probably 6:30 tomorrow night. We'll start. We'll get it fired up, and we'll go from there. See where the Jets take us. I would predict right now, trade back, maybe get another fourth or recoup a fifth. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a double trade back and do what the Bills did there today. Get a couple of those middle rounders. If you like the value of the draft later in 4 or 5, move back once or twice, stockpile some extra picks, pair them up, move up, go get your guy. All in all, I know we don't have a quarterback of the future, but you're building something so that a quarterback of the future can come in and he can succeed, and you're having a good, complete roster for the kid, and he doesn't have to have the dreaded curse of the savior. You got an offensive line. Now you got weapons. You got a pass rusher. You got secondary coming together. But you got to get some more pieces to this. And looking forward to see how it plays out. So thank you, everyone. Hit the like button if you haven't already on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And when you see the shorts pop up, do me a favor. Watch them. Hit the like button. Leave a good comment. Closing thoughts? Oh, he's not there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. You are the awesome chat. Go Jets. Put that up for our main man, Mr. Muji. And we are going to do this.
Here we go, baby. J-E-T-S! Jets! 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 Let's go, baby!
It's got
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just die.
Hold on. Don't go anywhere yet. We have more football talk, even though it's 2 a.m. Connor Rogers just tweeted this out right now. His top remaining players for tomorrow. You thought we were leaving? No, I owe you more football talk. Caden McDonald is his 14th ranked player. Jermod McCoy, 17. Zion Young, 19. Colton Hood at 20. Denzel Boston at 22. Christian Miller, forgot about him at 23. TJ Parker at 28. Cassius Howe at 30. D'Angelo Pons, Chase Basantis, CJ Allen, Halsey, McNeil Warren. Wow, he's got Halsey ahead of McNeil Warren. Jacob Rodriguez is at 46. Lee Hunter. He's older, though. He's like 24, 25 years old. So, a lot of talent left. Josiah Trotter. A lot of talent left. Now, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Folks, shout out to Blitz BK. Blitz, email me that song. I'll have it on tomorrow night. Please, when you can. I know you're working, buddy. Great job. And the video to go with it is amazing. I had to listen to the song again and put it down because I watched the video the first time and I was just mesmerized by it. It was great. All right. Mock draft?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show.